So. Großer Gott.
LCS fans, let's keep turning back the clock as we now welcome the teams playing in today's classic show match. First up, Counter Logic Gaming! He fell to TSM in the first ever LCS finals, but got his revenge against them 2 years later with CLG, the longest tenured top laner in CLG history. His name is Darshan, but his teacher knew him as Zion Spartan! Alongside Darshan, he helped lead CLG to NA's first ever MSI final, and then did it again 3 years later with Team Liquid. His 6 LCS championships are the most ever by a jungler in LCS history. Welcome back, X-Smithy! A teenage wonder kid who helped lead CLG to their first ever LCS title.
The notorious.
3-time LCS champion. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the notorious POB, it's Paul Belter! The only member of this storied rivalry to cross over from couch surfing to the international stage. This LCS legend started with an empty trophy case and finished with the most titles in LCS history. Give it up for Double Lift! And his support today, a shot-calling god who played 4 different roles with Counter Logic Gaming. His Sona ults are feared by opponents and teammates alike. It's Jouster! 70 minutes to dream. And their opponents today, give it up for Team Solo Mid! Part of 3 championship runs with TSM, he flexed on his opponents at every turn in the top lane. Say hello to Haunter! Next, one of them TSM OGs. He might not be useful on the Rift today, but he'll...
Jetzt sind die mit seiner 30 Junge dauert worden.
...is even more useless than him.
Geil.
All hail the General! It's the On One! In this alternate dimension, TSM turned to the one man who could take them down to bring their team back to LCS glory. One of the great minds in LOL esports history.
This was high pro game for us, but yes, yeah, for sure.
Champion. It's High! He replaced Double Lift on TSM in 2018 and is still taking names on the stage. Just make sure he buys a QSS today. Please welcome Sven!
Der QSS-Shot war so unnötig. Der QSS-Shot war ja mal wieder so unnötig.
At support, he helped lead TSM to their first ever LCS title in 2013. He's the first player in LCS history to reach 1,000 assists. They call him the hamster. It's special! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for TSM versus CLG!
It's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah, Riv.
Man, I literally have tears. My eyes are wet right now from having Riv announce the old players. It feels so good. It feels so good.
That was just, there were some incredible tidbits in
he cooked on the writing for those. That was top tier.
Oh my goodness. All right, TSM versus CLG. As we said, the rivalry kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's peaking right now.
True.
With League Classic coming back, and David Turley.
I'm here. I'm here to play-by-play and do my best to cover how well these guys are doing. We saw a lot of them a few weeks ago, courtesy of Doublelift. That was great. We got to catch up with a lot of folks. We got a couple new ones here as well.
The retirement home tournament.
It was good. He did a great job. I think all the folks there did a great job. Now we get to see Doublelift with the keyboard and mouse instead of the headset.
True.
Yeah. He did all right as a caster, I thought, Chat.
I thought he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brought back, channeled 2014.
Pobelda spielt, Doublelift spielt.
True,
true. A bit of a co-stream vibe. I'm Fearless with 60 champions is going to be a little interesting.
Sven spielt noch.
Yeah, true.
It's not that bad. And I think our draft only has 2 bans total. So
Ach du Scheiße.
it's also
They're going to have to pre-make all their rune pages, though. Can they make them in champ select or no?
no. It's old school, man. You have to do your runes outside of champ select. You unlock them.
Better have a rune page ready.
I think we
there's some
IP.
missing, especially.
So we did cut down slightly on the number of runes. We could expand them over time. We're like very willing to, but it's like people dropping in right after a long time, and because IP gains are pretty accelerated as well, and the rune slots unlock a lot faster as well. It's like we don't want to overwhelm you. Like here's 70 options right away.
Yeah.
So it's like because you can buy like 9 runes after like 8 games. It's like okay, here's like the ones that people actually use for the most part. We tried to include all the ones that were like pretty standard.
So crit runes are in.
Crit damage are in.
We are going to have to look out for the random lucky crits in the early
we
trades.
would to see
if somebody has a 0.93%.
In this case, we rounded up to 1%. We did some rounding.
A 1% crit rune in there. We're going to have to keep our eye out for the 1% chance.
Yeah. Good memory. It was 93 though, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got one more interview. Riv standing by with the odd one.
Ooh. Hey.
I am here with the general to find out what commands he's going to be giving throughout the game. Are you going to be shot calling? Do you feel like you need to be a major voice here?
We have high, so it could actually be. Could probably do it really well, but if he doesn't do it, then I'll probably try to help out.
Perfect. Have you
Bitte spiel nur noch.
one crit rune?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing. Who are you looking forward to take?
Bitte spiel nur noch.
Any of them, because I don't like any of them. So.
That's a really good point, especially that guy that's standing up over there. Probably both of them. What's your score line before we throw it over?
Like, how much are we going to win?
Yeah. I mean, we're just going to slam them.
Yeah, I guess. That's the plan.
Perfect. Actually, quick question. We played in just a fun match a long time ago, and I was really loud, and you told me to shut the hell up. Do you remember that?
Was that the 8 round? Or?
No, but just regular summoners.
Vaguely, okay, vaguely. No.
I think about it a lot. All right, good luck today. Take care. Over to you, Travis.
Hello. I'm here right now with Doublelift. What a lot of people don't know is that Doublelift was so committed to the League Classic nostalgia that he actually slept on my couch last night. So does it still hold up?
I even have the same haircut. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm very committed.
Yeah. I really appreciate it. I see in the group chat that you're already calling people names. The rivalry has already started. You called them slimes?
That could be considered a compliment as well. You know, it's like it's 50-50.
Yeah, it's tough to keep up with the Zoomer language these days. I say. What is going to happen in today's match?
That's a good question. I wish I could say we're gonna steamroll them, but I heard Odd One's been trying for his life. He's like full-time jobbing League Classic, playing 80 games. So that's making me a little nervous. You know. Yeah. Because I played a little bit. I think Eugene, also Pope, has played a little bit, but they might be trying for this might be like the most important thing to win this. So we have to like step up. We have to lock in.
You don't just remember everything that happens in this game,
dude. It's not even like one patch. It's like an amalgamation of like a bunch of different stuff. So I think you have to play it and then get used to the jank, and it'll come back to you. But like you have to play a bit first.
Well, excited to see if you can get used to the jank over the next couple of games.
Yeah.
We're going to throw it back to the caster desk.
Thank you very much. I played more than a little bit. Every single log on PBE, he is in game at that point in time. I think he's probably like 50 games deep.
Good. I mean, we need that because Hai literally was making the game with you.
Yeah. Hai's also probably several dozen games deep as well. So both mid laners know everything.
I saw one of Pobelter's TikToks, and this was just when the PBE leak happened, so he hadn't even played, and it was just like 200 item icons.
Yeah.
And he just ran through every single item icon and named it from memory. So he's going to be ready.
Uh-huh.
He remembers it, and he's been practicing it.
Yeah. I'm excited to see if anyone does pull up the stuff from farther back. Like some of these guys were competing in 2010, 2011 stuff, but it's like, Innovating Locket is back, right? We got Soul Shroud and Promote and Rally and stuff in there. It's like, Rally is still probably the best summoner spell. We didn't see it in the show match. They were wrong.
Yeah, I feel like if you put original Rally in, that got removed really early. That was like a 2011
Yeah, the
removal.
first one had Regen on it, which was definitely too good. Now it's just AD and AP.
Yeah, people
Still
don't know it's a summoner spell that just puts down a flag.
Yeah.
And then buffs everything in that area for a pretty long period of time.
Yeah, so back in like 09, 2010, like I was actually competing some as well, and I really hated playing against Dan Din, an Epic gamer. He would play Nunu, and you could consume the Rally. So and the thing is, you can't consume champions on Nunu. So what else are you going to do except get rid of my summoner spell? And I'm like, yeah, that sucks.
Can you still consume Rally?
I would hope so. I don't think we just excluded it. And if you can't, that's a bug.
All right, good tech. Good tech.
Yeah. But we are ready to go. Yeah. Picks and bans getting ready to get started here in game 1.
Oh, look at that.
And I can't believe you're trying to ban Tryndamere.
They've already banned out Double-less Vayne.
Yeah, Double-less Vayne. Tryndamere is very good.
Skala gebannt, okay? Bitte spiel Nunu, bitte spiel Nunu.
I'm glad you called out the Tryndamere one. Looking a little bit different. And we got some of the originals.
Soraka, First Pick, die gehen Soraka Mitte. So, wir können die nehmen so 12 kommen.
We've already brought it up. The unnerfed Soraka mid.
Es ist Soraka Mitte, geht.
Could be a support, but if they know.
Lee Sin was looking very good in the hands of Zatai at the international, League Classic show match that we had.
Yep, that champ's kind of looking nice as well. We get the Chouster Lulu. This is, by the way, the Lulu gives AP on the W, not attack speed, so be mindful of who you're putting the buff on.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
So the Mage's bottom lane.
Yeah, Mage's bottom lane are back.
Pick Nunu, aber da haben sie keinen Damage, die müssen eigentlich. Pick Nunu.
He was really good at the Vladimir.
He's going to play some Brand, I'm pretty sure. Oh, also,
Junge, Warwick.
The Warwick, which is really solid.
Oh, und das ist der OP, es ist Blue Ezreal.
Early Ezreal, the W heals.
Yeah.
Ja, und reduzierte Attack Speed.
W with healing, AP Ezreal really good, AD Ezreal probably also very good. But yeah, a lot of variety here.
I think High is coaching them on everything.
Oder ist der Unterschied? Keine Ahnung.
I think almost certainly.
And they just have a lot of healing already.
Oh, die Seuchenratte.
Nice.
And Warwick was one of the best OG junglers because you could still stay so healthy.
He can zero potion the jungle.
Compared to all the other junglers, had to struggle a bit more.
Yeah. This is a Twitch with full invisibility. It's pretty similar to the modern kit, other than your Q is full on invis. Of course, they have a vision ward.
So you can be like point blank next to them.
You can stand on somebody, they don't see you. But vision wards reveal invisibility. So, and they're invisible, which means you can just get seen by a ward and not know it.
And Corky Q?
Corky Q does not reveal in business version.
Okay.
That got removed way far back.
That's old Veigar, right?
This is Karthus.
That was Karthus, yeah.
That's Jax.
Oh, Olaf. Boah, welcher Olaf war das?
Olaf, the version of Olaf. If you remember that as the verb.
The Olaf version.
He got Olaf in Season 3.
Well,
and
he got
like,
super nerfed.
Yeah, this champ might suck. It might be truly terrible.
Olaf in League Classic.
Yeah.
As a trap card.
Look,
Nur Camouflage, dann wird es bestimmt
You have to teach all the new people that are playing the mode what it means.
Yeah, Olaf is a verb. It's named for Olaf.
Junge, diese Comms. Die spielen einfach Twitch Lulu. Die spielen einfach Old Twitch Lulu, ist das disgusting.
Yeah. Alrighty, so those are the champs going to be locked in. We'll be in game shortly when we get the chance to, but...
Schön, sind wir, ich bin Oldschool CLG-Fan. Also wirklich Oldschool CLG-Fan.
And apparently they get to make rune pages.
They can do the rune pages out of client. That's so inauthentic.
It is very League Classic-esque, though. If we think about the original esports broadcast, before there was a spectator mode, they had to hack in a special summoner spell and a 6th player that could just press it to get global vision, sit in base, and not affect the game.
Yeah.
That was a real thing that happened.
And before that, there wasn't even the spectators button. You had to be the 6th player and play like Sivir so you could spell shield the Karthus ult.
Well,
otherwise, you might die in the fountain.
I remember a lot of online tournaments, we would have people playing Teemo as the extra person. Just crawling around.
CLG-Auswahl an Spielern hier, Top-Tier. Afrumo statt Chaucer wäre auch, also Chaucer und Afrumo sind beide komplett fein. Top-Tier.
Old school, baby!
That was awesome. But there was a spec client by Season 1, I think.
Yeah, eventually. I don't remember exactly. I remember there was a while where then it was summoner spells you had mentioned.
When
eventually we had actual
basement.
spectate. I don't remember when, though.
Man.
Link auf Mitte wäre auch noch cool gewesen, aber ich finde, das ist vollkommen vermarktbar so.
When I was a community intern, or maybe when I was like an associate community manager as well, like first year or so at Riot, people kept uploading videos on YouTube to steal your account. It was like map hacks for League of Legends, and it was like clips from spectated League of Legends games. Like stuff like I was like literally casting, right? But it's all muted, whatever. And it's like, look, you can see the entire screen. This is a functioning map hack. And I remember like having to like do a bunch of like manual, like I don't know if it's DMCA probably, but like, hey, this is copyright infringement. We own this content.
Ich spiele jetzt sofort Blue SWS, wird so geil.
Like every couple of days, just like taking down all these like fake map hack videos. It was all the same footage. It was like, it's copied from this exact video. Like, I had a notepad of like, here are the 6 videos they take stuff from. Like, here are the 6 esports matches that they're taking clips from. And I was like, we own this. This is the video. We own this. This is the video. Take these down. And of course, they're all comments disabled. You know, no upvotes, downvotes allowed. Yeah, there's another random old story for you.
Freak out there, laying down the judgment, trying to keep the rift clean.
Yep. I remember doing a search through Summoner, because I had access to the player support tools for a while as well, and it was like, hey, we should get rid of people with like. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And I remember like doing a search, and you know, you put asterisk aside, right? Like just show me this slur and put any word that's the slur in it, and I would like do a hard replace.
Yeah.
So anytime I see someone with like the replaced word in there, I'm like, was your it's like,
Biofrost
your name is like, I don't know, Aurelia lover in the middle, right? It's like everyone just had Aurelia lover in the middle. That was like, or whatever, right? And it was like everybody's sounding like, were you? We're just gonna plausible deniability.
Ah, man. You've been a bad summoner, I think.
You might have been a bad summoner.
I had a friend who had a really offensive name, so much so that when he had the name, and I'm going to make this safer.
Okay.
When he would get a kill, the in-game callout actually blanked it out. So it was blank, 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 penetration was his name. Yeah, but that got changed to nasal pen. And they wouldn't let him change it back because like you had a bad name, we're just gonna make your name something else, and then you have to play the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what they would do.
Yeah, I remember having some of those.
But it's crazy that he got the name through, and then the in-game filter wasn't willing to show it.
That is kind of funny.
I don't have a bad name on my account, but Freak.
Ich bin wirklich oldschool. Ich kann.
Personally, one of my accounts.
Yeah.
Freak banned Kobe?
He banned one of my accounts because Hotshot wanted to play it, and you know you're not supposed to share accounts
for account sharing. Did you do it on stream?
I did let him. Well, he wasn't supposed to stream. I was letting him use my account, and then he streamed with it, and Freak was literally watching. Yeah. And so Freak banned it. And then Hotshot's like, sorry, bro.
Yeah. And then for the first like 3 years of working at the LCS, you're like, hey man, can you unban my account? And I was like, well, you account shared. What do you want me to do about this?
Wir sagen schon mal schon Game, es sind 3 Games.
Ja,
wurde mir gesagt.
Special treatment.
I did not.
I've never gotten that account back.
It's gone forever.
It's gone forever.
Isn't it actually unbanned because it was like only like a couple years or whatever?
Well, I've never gotten it back. Maybe Hotshot. Maybe
Hotshot's George can just log in and play still. We'll just reban it if we see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Good times.
All right, so they are just remaking the champion select so they can all get in there with the correct runes and the correct champions for game number 1 here.
They're loading in now. It is Warwick jungle. It is Olaf top.
Okay,
Ghost Ignite.
We got Ghost Ignite Olaf top.
Ignite Flash for Zion.
We have a lot of barrier on the Soraka and the Ezreal.
I will say the team fight does look pretty good from the Twitch plus a Mumu combination down here.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I do kind of like this.
It
I have a lot of good
one-shot. There's so much healing on the TSM side.
Yeah, I have a lot of good memories of Mumu plays, you know, and be able to get in there with Flash and Ultimate. So we'll see if Mr. X Smithy can pull it off.
Yes, sir. They're just loading in right now.
Oh my goodness, we have old icons too, baby. Let me see some of these icons.
Und LCS, LP, kein LoL Classic. Was schauen wir denn gerade?
The health bars on the Dragon and Baron are so
LCK oder?
small. Like back in the day.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just like old times.
Just like old times.
The old icons, the old champions.
Junge, Jesus Maria.
That's got to be Kangas doing this.
That's got to be Kangas.
Alle Regionen machen ein Showmatch.
That's a new CLG champ.
Alle Regionen machen ein Showmatch.
Oh no! It's an Olaf. Chaucer's got the slow. He's walking away. He's gonna live for that one.
How's he gonna?
Junge, die alte Ratte.
I gotta point out the well, minions don't spawn until like they don't crash until like 1:30 into the game, so you have like infinite time.
Also diese Soraka, ne, das muss das ugliest piece of shit ever sein.
Yeah, you could level 1s are back. Trinket start on.
Oder welcher Q ist das? Das ist der Q, der auf alle Targets in der Nähe geht bei Soraka, ne? Und der mal reduziert, oder?
Voyage reward?
Yeah.
Or stand there and take an Olaf Q to the face.
And we were talking about it a bit earlier, but the
Der einfach Waste One schon.
jungle only have to buy the 2 potions here.
Yeah.
Xmithy dumping his whole wallet for the 5 potions for a Mumu.
Yeah. Meanwhile, three wards inventory for Special to start it out. Hey, supports, enjoy not having gold. At least Chaucer decided he wanted a Philo Stone earlier.
You gotta spend money. I was gonna say to make money, but you also don't make money.
You also don't make money.
You gotta spend money to stay alive.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, he gets smite though. He's gonna be fine. There you go.
Irgendwie schnell der Blue abstirbt, das ist so respektlos.
Big trade, huge damage. You got the mastery for 3 gold every 10 seconds on auto attack.
Chaucer versus Xpecial.
Auch 3 Wards bei Xpecial, das ist so krank.
Dude, Xpecial just griefed. How many autos did that Lulu get? Like +6, +9 gold maybe?
Chaucer still got the brain, freak.
Yeah.
Not wasting his money on wards either.
This is
He's
the
rich.
odd one counter jungling tutorial we were talking about, chat.
Yep.
Full clear into invade.
Harass him, get him low. I can take his red. He didn't save his smite though.
Oh, beide haben kein Smite.
Push him X.
Fight, fight,
Maybe.
fight.
He's gonna hit it.
Oh mein Gott.
Ooh.
And that is Smithy walking away. Yeah, he's afraid of his own
Follow him
Raptors.
around now. High has
High's
pushed mid.
here.
This is just like old
Raptors is
times.
pushy. Nice.
Oh nein. Gott, Junge, die Raptors sind einfach One-Shot. Das ist so krank.
Real live.
Big damage to Sven now as well. Of course, barrier pop for the early trade. I will say no one in 2013 would barrier early. I actually remember getting flamed on ladder in like the 2010s of like using my heal like kind of on
Oh,
cooldown
this
at
is
any
an
trade.
old one.
Oh, dang.
2018, when Kuba was a puppy, calling the games between TSM and CLG. Insane.
All right, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
I don't remember.
Who's going to be?
I spoil it in the
says
title.
CLG bias.
Yeah, I'm
Strong
just-
CLG. TSM Kubo.
Oh, even through the attacks. Even through the attacks, still gets over to the CLG food afterwards.
Dang. I mean, food is just kind of good.
That's dedication. I mean,
And cats aren't that strong.
there are some extremely dedicated CLG fans.
Yeah,
and
true.
a lot of them are here today.
Yeah, they somehow still support the team. It's crazy.
Diese SWW, by the way, das ist der most insane OP-Spell of all time.
Double F has a lot of character.
True. And then he had a lot of trophies afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. He built up to it. It's perfect. Look at that last hitting. Wow. Incredible stuff right
Still
now.
got it. I mean,
Still got it.
Double is still playing Challenger and streaming every day, so
Yep.
we'll see. I mean, we were discussing beforehand too who's going to be the sharpest and who's going to be the most sweaty. We
Yeah.
have Double Lift and Sven, which are both probably the 2 peak players on for each team, because Sven obviously is still playing LCS and Double Lift is still playing Challenger every day.
And Pobelter and High, I think, are also a relatively even match. I mean,
Einen Attack-Speed gegeben, nein, der hat Attack-Speed gegeben, Attack-Speed reduziert und healt.
each other pretty well. High was
Dieser Spell ist so unglaublich OP.
but with his job at Riot, he's been playing a lot of leagues, so he's been able
He's
to
on
do
the
Rust.
Schau mich auch bei WMAX sogar. Sehen wir gleich.
Yeah.
It's like ATM machine.
Yeah.
T-Start.
With Meteos, by the way. I just said, how cool is that? That
Oh,
you
it's
have
great.
Self-Heal, ja, das ist der Soraka Q, ja.
playing together on the test team.
Komplett OP, One-Shotted Waves, kannst nichts dagegen machen.
All right, Freak, talk to us about this
Yeah.
OP Soraka, okay?
Yeah, so you have Infinite Wave Pariah, which is obviously pretty good.
Yeah.
Turrets are
So OP.
in this well, they're a lot more durable on live, so you can see like some decent turret pressure. Last thing-
So OP.
Perma-proc.
Plus Self-Heal W.
are, generally higher. It's like you don't have to, clear everything, but yeah, Doran's Ring stack, so you get your mana back everything you kill.
And back in the day, minion priority, it's big now, but it was even bigger back then because minions are so strong comparatively to how
Wir haben Madrid's Razor, wir haben Double D-Ring bei beiden Midlanern.
having that ability to shove waves and harass as well is crazy.
None of those silly
-2.
alcoves on the map either.
Was war Soraka E? Ich glaube, das war der Actual Silence.
And just the normal Spirit Stone for Xmithos. So you can go Feral Flare in this version.
Oder? Es gibt Mana und es Silence.
Certainly,
Fragezeichen.
bother with that one. The ult does apply on hits. First Vision Ward is on the map. It's invisible. It reveals invisibility. If someone else had warded it, they would know.
Kind of just good wards versus bad wards is kind of how it breaks down.
Yeah, I mean, they cost twice as much, but yeah. They're strictly better.
Yeah.
They just cost more.
These are the pink ones. That's why we call
So
them.
OP, diese Soraka.
If you
Das
didn't
ist
know
so
why they're
krank.
called pink wards, that's why.
This is why. The original. All right, so now we have some resets too. So Xpecial off of his reset here has some support roam time, and since High has permanent priority from mid lane, it allows the Janna Soraka duo invade.
Yeah, let's go. I will say, though, both these are no longer pro supports. They actually built Philosopher's Stone. If you were really good, you would just have a Sight Stone and buy more wards. So they're taking this game a little casually.
Alles League ist so viel geiler, alles League ist so viel schlechter. Es ist nur Nostalgie, Guys. No, so viel mehr Stuff, altes League ist so viel schlechter. Es ist nicht vergleichbar.
Buying like 3 GP10 items every game on support.
Just every game is
I'm
like
gonna go
Oh.
oh.
Oh!
Flash ult! A lot of damage on Xmith. Doesn't have a good way out. Flashes the wall. Oh! One more auto. Is it enough? No! He's regenning! And special! Oh, he's not! Oh, he gets the trade!
Es war schon besser. Ihr werdet selber spielen, ihr werdet es merken.
Lands the Q, jumps in, big damage, charm.
Es ist wirklich so viel schlechter, das Spiel.
Damage for 6 seconds. Needs one more set of spells.
Aber es ist nice in Nostalgie.
The kill for Pobelter.
Ari ohne Ulti-Resets.
CLG! Let's get in there with the bias! CLG, baby! That's 2 kills! Okay, TSM got first blood. But chat, which one's worth it here?
It's not worth it for Odd One. Burns flash ult. Xmithy, who's been set behind, ends up getting a return kill back. Not to mention, Doublelift able to just kind of freely farm, not getting pressured by the Jonorome again. And Odd One probably shouldn't have flash ulted. He had enough time to walk him down, then he could have flash followed, and I think gets this kill easily.
Their CC was a bit overlapped there. Didn't completely layer it correctly, and Xmithy goes back in to ensure that he's going to get that kill now.
Oh, level 6 on Sven.
Und ist full invis.
Fully invisible, he's fine. Gets a shield. Not the best trade, but Sven's pretty low on mana, so he's not going to die too quickly. Nice knock up there, has to barrier, stays alive.
Oh mein Gott.
Doublelift pops the ult, makes it 3 for CLG. Makes it
Wait, he's going to make it more.
That's barrier.
Oh, großer Gott.
He's fast.
Ist tot.
Oh yeah.
Freak, you asked me, am I going to be biased? And when
Aber das ist One-Shot keine coolen Designs. Bro.
really want CLG.
Okay, bitte warte ab, bis du den Damage hier siehst. Wenn du denkst, das neues League viel Damage hat. Dieses League hat so viel Damage.
Doublelift is going to carry this game at this point. With the early laning phase, I don't remember how bad the early laning phase of Twitch was supposed to be, but not getting level 6.
Schau dir Damage an, by the way. Der Ezreal hat eine Träne.
For double kill after what happened in the jungle, insane.
Yeah, the poke that they got on Doublelift before this started gave them a lot of confidence, but then they turned a lot of it into Chaucer, and Doublelift here under tower, doing a really good job.
And getting 6 there, of course, a really big deal for the damage as well. Bumps his AD.
Yeah, pops his ult and all the extra range.
Pass auf den, schaut auf. Schau einfach den Lee Sin Toplane nachher an.
Yep. That was good.
We also got some classic stats. The first time X Special got first blood in a game since 2015 Summer Playoffs versus TSM.
Wow.
So 11 years later.
Old Dragon, baby. That brings me back, too.
Yep. Yeah,
this thing is all gold.
It's worth gold and local experience.
Give me that gold.
Oh, so much local experience, too, though. If you solo Drake, you would just shoot up in level.
Wait, I wasn't even looking.
Ja, Madrid's Bloodriser ist insanely strong.
At the very beginning of the game, level 1.
So,
Oder kann Madrid into Wriggles gehen, oder? Sogar.
so right now we're doing like 2-ish minutes.
Es ist so ein Mischmasch von Patches.
If you go back to beta, it really was.
Das war die Version mit Gold und XP nur, der Drake.
Where we picked 5 Aura champions. We'd literally run 5 smites. And we would like Dragon at level 1. Yeah. And we just got so high we started fighting against TSM, and they'd be like, Dowers would walk in with like E-start Jax and be like, you can't win. I'm going to stun your team every 3 seconds.
I spent so much time making custom games because this is before practice.
Nee, Wriggles war nicht zum Stacken, es war Feral Flare, meint ihr?
Custom rune pages to figure out which
Ist ein anderer Patch als bei MSI? Oh, ich weiß, nee, ich glaube nicht, aber das ist halt so Mischmasch, ne?
That could do it at level 3.
Pretty good. There's a charm through the barrier. The stun's going to land.
Stark.
CLG again.
Pobelter with the snipe there hits the charm.
Oh, es ist der Fire Grasp Ari.
And that sets up the bandage toss from Xmithy.
Es war auf die Kult, das weiß ich nicht.
So got it. I mean,
Ach, Wriggles stackt unter Feral Flare. Oh.
I just want to see how much the Ezreal and the Soraka can
Jesus.
Because once they get the items, the old strat with stuff like this, would you just group mid and there'd be so much healing from the Ezreal W and the Soraka healing that you just couldn't move.
Fiend's Name wurde umgenannt, das heißt jetzt Shoeshay's Barrel oder sowas, wir werden es gleich sehen. Das ist nicht mehr Fiend's Unholy Grail, das ist Shoeshay's.
I seem to remember.
Irgendwas mit Barrel, das wird dann halt so einem Fass. Ganz cool.
How likely is that? Like, what kind of mechanics did you put in the game?
Mana Jug, Shoeshay's Mana Jug, genau.
You know, how close is it to modern League of Legends in that area?
So it's largely like period accurate Season 3, Season 4 stuff. We'll take this fight first, and I'll talk a little bit more about it. As this look isn't just in time, they're still trading. Yeah, Sven's gonna live. Doublelift wants something. If he has ult, he can.
Oh, Cutlass.
Okay. So it's the Season 4 Dragon in terms of the gold and XP value increases with level.
Okay.
I did not include the combat XP that comes with that one, so it's just ramping.
They're going to
hang on.
Extending the farm.
We'll keep talking about this fight then. Jump forward on Chouster. He's going to try to run for move speed. Double's invisible. He's going to be fine. Has to guess where he is in the queue. Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Buy a control ward, bro. Sorry, pink ward. Buy a pink ward. Buy a pink ward. Do your job.
As you mentioned, the true stealth, you know, so he can actually still stay close to the champions. I like that.
Der Turret, by the way, einfach weg. Keine Plates.
He is just going for cash.
Einfach Turret weg.
He's gained 175 with his Philo Stone and 85 with his Heart of Gold so far. We never used to have the tooltips for how much gold you gained. You'd have to math it out yourself. So this is going to make these items very addicting to build.
Yeah, we've done some visualization stuff there. Actually, if we want, spectators, if they want, can also hover the dragon for how much XP and gold it gives. I added that one as well. So instead of looking up a wiki, it tells you what it's worth. I think that's probably worthwhile. I feel like that's a good thing for the game.
We have the technology.
We do. It's actually
Less
so easy
hidden
now.
information.
It feels so good to like build those two. It's like not hard. It's like, oh, I feel so smart.
X-Special is also taking your advice and gone with the extra Sightstone ward here.
Also gehen wir was in 3 Games. Ich erwarte noch einen Nunu. Ich brauche noch einen Nunu.
It's been a while. So we were talking about comeback mechanisms and whatnot. So there are very few overt comeback mechanics. Like Champion comeback XP existed in Champ Kills back in 2013. It still exists here.
OP Blade of the Rune King, by the way. Komplett OP Blade of the Rune King.
It exists, right? Higher level champs with more XP.
Also wirklich insanely broken.
Right, Dragon and minions ramp over time. They're like just sort of worth more late game, so you can kind of weather the storm and fight a good fight later, and it's kind of worth more.
Nunu top, nein, alter Nunu Jungle.
Kind of
Jetzt kommt die Warwick Ulti, die Point-and-Click war.
Kickback just in time, but double ulti still across. Good luck, buddy. They took no damage from that tower, by the way.
Turrets are weak.
Charm. Big heal, doesn't matter.
Ari is stronger though, and they can just keep pushing. That's
War auch die OP Ari, oder? Mit DFG? Ja.
Ari taking down the cheese pick Soraka mid.
Walks right by him.
I mean, so 2 successful plays. One for
Slow active müsste die sein, ja.
And then one for CLG on the other side, but CLG also still have the really big lead for their bottom lane, and Blade of the Ruin King for a rush item here for Twitch still is a real nice power spike for double lift.
Big damage. W for the attack speed slow there as well.
Der sogenannte wenige Damage nehme ich an, mit seinem Sheen, der Ezreal.
But looks like it's on cooldown, or actually doesn't use it. Felt like he was safe, and he's right. Holding barrier as well. Sven walks in, doesn't quite land as slow it looks like.
This is rather ambitious. They think they'd be able to turn it. They have barrier, Lulu ult, Lulu shield, but they're low.
Good sidestep. Still got hands.
You know, everyone still uses blue Ezreal skin too. And I like
oh yeah, still frosted.
It's the original skin and still one of the most prolific.
Ja, du kannst auch das Camp die ganze Zeit farmen, ja.
Laners taking jungle monsters in classic.
No. There's no like special jungle XP. The monster's where the monster is. Respawns are 75 seconds though, so it doesn't even like take much from your team to poach them.
Und du kannst perma-fulklieren.
So, yeah, these monsters are
Du kannst perma-fulklieren auf dem Patch.
The health scaling of monsters is actually a little bit lower than it was back in the day, so I gotta fix that for next patch.
Sweeper gab's damals nicht früher. Die haben nur eine genervte Version reingebracht.
It's like it's technically there. But
Ah doch, das war das über dem... Doch, stimmt. Nee, stimmt. Also Sweeper kam eigentlich später nach Season 3, aber das ist die OG-Version von Sweeper, wo du auf eine Ding revealst, ja. Was Blue Ezreal this season? Yeah, he's gonna build... yeah, he's doing it. I spawned into the Spirit of the Elder Lizard.
Was it Athene's
formerly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, shout outs to Suche, the legend. Speaking of legends, though, the TSM...
Oh, spielt keiner TP? Verdammt gute Frage eigentlich.
This goes a long time, and let's bring up the historic record. We had all the interviews with the players at the beginning as High's under attack again.
Yeah.
He wasn't there for a lot of those games.
Ooh! The Janna's here in time. High's gonna live.
Though.
And Sven's
Steven!
gonna live.
As we're going back through memory lane, we get a bunch of action right away.
Yeah, you saw the record there, and it was very TSM-sided, and TSM is just taking the gold lead in this game.
Oh, ich support den CV, weil der Ding so scheiße war. Yo, CV, actually mal Map 1, die Gegner Base, damit wir sehen, mit was sie starten. Nee, geil, das haben wir noch Spell.
I mean, all of the players, we were doing the, the interviews beforehand. The reason it was such a lopsided...
Ja, das Shoe-Chase Mana Jug. Nicht mehr Alphins Unholy Grail, aber hat denselben Effekt.
Everything, chat. CLG, we are constantly losing, and it built up. It really built up frustration on the side.
Wer kann man Trainingssäcken 57?
LCS, TSM made every single
Müsste 57 sein.
in a row. But here, Double If tries to open up on Sven. Sven lands the WR, doesn't miss.
Sogenannte wenige Damage.
Yeah, well played by him.
Sven mit seinem Schienen zu dem Zeitpunkt.
Yep, it's 5% attack speed.
Ja, es ist Blue Ezreal.
And that's Iceborne
Mies toxic.
on display with Blue Ezreal. Blue Ezreal
70 armor.
Ja, Trainerstack bei jedem Mana-Verbrauch, genau. Das ist nicht, ihr müsst die Spells nicht treffen, das ist ein altes Ding.
With the Iceborne. It is super OP for those one-on-ones with enemy AD carries.
You might even go Elder Lizard, right? It's available. You can buy it.
Ist das erste Showmatch? Ja, ist das erste. Es gibt 3 Games.
Ezreal here. I mean, I like that Sven is really playing into the nostalgia. That was one of the most epic things.
Yep, for sure. Looking pretty nicely. But yeah, you'll notice that, you know, champions are just a lot more durable. The first item out of high and mid lane.
Skaliert alles an alles noch mit Armor müsste, ja.
Armor on it. Like, champs just kind of are more durable here.
Yeah, the 1v1
Fearless, das weiß ich nicht.
Longer.
Yeah. I mean, he survived a straight up 2v1, right? Like, through...
Junge, der Osman hat Feral Flare fertig. Und geht's Battle Rune King, den haben wir kein einziges Mal gesehen bisher, so geil.
Yep. Oh, nice try.
Kam's nicht erst später? Ja, aber die haben so gemixt.
When he was qualifying for season 1, hold on.
Ist Fearless? Okay.
Look at the charm, he's gonna land it. Arcane still comes in. DFG, good damage. Smithy gets the kill by landing the ulti. Special not long for the world, and nothing for Odd One to do either. CLG are on. Baron.
Just do Baron, why not?
17 minutes. Baron's already.
Ach stimmt, 15 Minuten Nash.
I mean, there's not a lot that TSM can do about it. Soraka is going to have to walk all the way here for high.
Hunter's thinking about it. So the old Olaf ult gives armor NMR. So if he runs in there, he'll be relatively tanky. And he's trying
Nee, der verliert die doch, oder nicht? Bin ich am Trippen?
to get here. Sees them now.
Sees the vision. It's going to be
That's getting
slidable
pretty low, though. He's going.
He doesn't care. Get much of it done. They're going to go ahead and grab the Baron as well as they can. Lulu ult is on. Not much that double can do. Oh, he turned invisible, but he's still burned down. Get the claim on the Baron as they trade back to the Olaf.
That was a noble effort by Hunter there. You really got to remember that old invisibility. I'm like, why did he stop hitting him? Because he just disappeared.
Yep.
My goodness. Getting in there. Getting the kill on the double.
Kann Nash sogar wegbringen? Oh, das weiß ich nicht mehr.
But that's about it. All right, let's take another look at it. It's Pobelter and Double Lift on the flank. The assassin.
Ja, wir haben sehr wenig Damage im Game. Sieht man hier.
Pure assassin status there. Not much you can do about that one.
Yeah, really good flank and really good defense here for CLG.
Auf dem Patch lieber stacken kann man, ja.
Baron, this is so good for our first game. We're getting back and forth.
True.
This is perfect, man.
Yep. I will say this Baron is different from what you saw at the MSI Showmatch. We saw a lot of feedback, people who were like, hey, this feels a little bit too modernized. So this Baron buff, basically it's the same buff on champions, AD, AP, regen. That's like full Season 3. The one modernization is it does affect explicitly cannon minions, no longer melee and ranged. It is still like, hey, want to make sure games don't go a full hour. That said, as with anything, we'll listen to feedback. If you're like, I want an hour-long game, and that's over.
Passive sind unique, aber ich glaube, man kann es trotzdem stacken.
But we're giving a little bit of siege.
Ich glaube, man kann trotzdem mehrere kaufen. Du kannst, also so, zum Beispiel Dorans Ring, können die auch mehrere kaufen. Ich glaube nur die Passive, also dass die Ding halt die Active oder Passive unique ist.
Or he had died when they got Baron.
Run down Hanser. Hanser could turn this if he was in a one-on-one. He definitely would have. Blade of the Rune King on the Olaf is going to be very powerful here.
Yeah.
He does have ult, but all of CLG are coming down to this side of the map. Looks like they're making a big rotation, and TSM are making the call. So CLG sending everybody to the bottom side of the map, and TSM are just going to split push with High staying top and the rest of them holding mid.
All right, bottom turret's gone. You see the gold within about 1,000 right now as the siege keeps going on. Lucky pick in, Ruby Sightstone all the way upgraded here for Chowster. So you guys built basically every Gold 10 item aside from Average Blade, which wouldn't make any sense there. Q lands, he's going to try. Arcane Shift away, he's going to be fine. Q's going to land for the slow, but Zion Sparta won't go from
War der Ring da rum, war die Black Cleaver Passive, ne?
Okay, then we got Hanser chasing Double Lift around in that bottom.
Oh, Charm lands. That is...
Ja, das ist Adigragas Patch.
Dude, Pobelter.
He's really showing up.
Yep. Double Lift flashes to stay in melee range, pops barrier, he's gonna still die! Can Hanser lifesteal? He cannot. Smithy takes him down.
Hunter's getting a lot of revenge on Peter in this game. Couple of kills onto Double Lift there for him.
Boah, eigentlich noch ein Scion. Ich will unbedingt noch einen Scion sehen. AP Scion.
CLG gonna get a lot as far as the gold is concerned.
Still waiting to see if
Gibt es schon die Gromp? Nein, das ist noch die Rave. Ja, da ist sie. Ah, wenig Damage.
That wasn't even with the DFG active. That's
Sehr wenig Damage tatsächlich auf dem Patch.
Yeah, he ignited, but this is a full squishy build out of the Warwick. He went, going towards Ruin King.
Nobody saw.
200 IQ.
War die Map größer, die Map gleich groß, aber enger.
How, High was, helping in the
Viele sehen auch die Hälfte der Gems, stimmt.
Yeah, but Pobelter also just been, spamming a lot. himself for streaming purposes. And looks like, yeah, for good reason. They were not worried about the Soraka mid, and he has had a good They're going to flank again. Another.
Nein, AD Carry auf Mitte Waves.
Kill again.
Couple of times, Sven's getting picked off.
No more dashes, but they might have the damage. Yeah, with the red buff slow, it could be enough to kill Special. Dances around, lands a slow, DFGW.
DFT.
Was ist der Move für ein Item? Also, das dritte ist Heart of Gold, das vierte ist ein Sidestone und das erste ist, boah, nicht Spirit of the Elder Lizard, wie heißt es? Das ist das Tank-Jungle-Item damals noch. Wie heißt es? Wie heißt es? Oh, irgendwas mit Golem. Ancient Golem, genau. Und es gibt hier irgendwie prozentual Bonus Health, insanely broken.
Yeah, he just murdered.
Insanely broken, huh?
He's got decent damage. He is stacking the Pharaoh Flare here.
Yeah, trying to chase him back off. But when you have Amumu, you just feel so good forcing these fights.
Polly was great. Hey. Okay, all up top. Janet. It's 2 items. How long? Nothing. Nice.
Oh, double is
Oh, big fight.
Hey, but he killed Twitch again.
Yeah. Hunter killed Doublelift again.
Ja, Point-and-Click Stun. Silence meine ich. Jesus. Ja, aber High ist, by the way, diese Soraka Q. Uiuiui, aber ist Mana los.
Running dangerously low. Zion Spartan knocks him down. Sven's gonna try. Cannot do enough. He's still trying. Barrier autos. The Q's gonna land and a double kill for Zion Spartan.
Big play there by CLG, but I feel like it's all around Pobelter on Ahri here, getting the burst down so that any sustained healing from the Soraka.
Geht Full Damage mit gewonnen, eigentlich hätte Ahri geholt, sich gelivestreamt und gewonnen.
Super impressed with Pobelter, but he's been practicing.
Okay, du kannst deine Narrative fahren. Es ist okay, ich erlaube es.
He does not play League of Legends anymore. This man also has not died and has played such a good Lulu here for the team supporting.
I'm looking at
Soraka no mana, Soraka no mana.
Wait, win this. Just go in S, go in S. Janna's one shot. I have nothing. I have no. Wow, this shit is fucking. I mean, Nice. Oh, nice. Did we take drag? No, I mean.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back. I like how they're so talking so much in comms too.
Gleich gesteckte Tier.
Even the guys that haven't played in a while doing shot calling.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's really like Hanser versus the world here. He's got 2/3 of his team's kills, and that's unfortunate.
I do feel like TSM does need to build some MR. Like, Pobelter is one-shotting them. There's still people with no MR. Oh, he's going on double.
He's in on double lift. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage, but Lulu was there to be in the pocket. Ulti maybe going to come across pretty soon. True Shot Barrage going to land. Double staying alive still as the heals come across, and Zion Spartan now unstoppable. Very low on Lulu, got to be careful. And maybe we'll hold the front line as well as a now double kill in for the Lee Sin. High's going to keep going, but it's got to be careful. Q's going to land. Triple kill for Zion Spartan. There's still 2 more enemies alive, but I don't know if anyone can kill that Hanser. Jump over the wall for Sven. Able to get stunned up. It's going to be
This is Penta. Oh.
He's going to shut down across.
Double of steals Zion Spartan's pentakill at the end there. It was close, but he could have had it.
They're all fighting for their lives. And Zion Spartan is laughing about it.
Da ist so viel Damage gegeben. Natürlich war da gerade viel Damage gegeben. Habt ihr den Ding gesehen?
Magnificently. He's got the most kills in the whole game. 8 now for the Lee Sin.
Watch it one more time. Just flies right onto him on top of the controller that he doesn't.
Der Warwick hat fast die Twitch gemacht, den Twitch gewonshottet.
Backfiring as Doublelift stays alive for so long.
Yeah, they couldn't get the first Mystic shot onto him when they were trying to collapse here. And then with the extra support, they're able to stay alive. Zion Spartan on the bottom of your screen nails another Q onto High to take out the Soraka.
And then at the end here, Sven going to chase a kill, but Doublelift actually comes back into the fight at the very end. And that last auto attack.
Gibt's Vote auf dem Patch? Ich weiß es nicht.
Penta, let me fuck. No, Peter, why? What did I do, man?
All right, we're clipping that for sure. Yeah. No, Peter, why?
In his defense, it wasn't even a quadra. It was too long, and the whole thing fell apart. So I know we count it. I know we would count it. I know we would count it. But it was technically a triple.
Double lifts on the attack again.
Hello, I'm invisible. Have fun.
I was hiding.
I was hiding.
Oh.
I love kicking the dead body.
Yep.
I think this one's getting out of control. They killed Zven in X Special. CLG might be walking it in for a Game 1 win if they keep pushing.
This seems pretty likely at this point.
This is really early for a Classic game, too. We're only 26 minutes in.
I mean, they're killing them so fast. Like, it's 26-8. This is how durable turrets normally are. It's really similar to how much gold champs normally gain. They're going to go for the push right there. Goodbye to High. Gets knocked down by the Mumu ulti, and Zion Spartan again. Legendary 10, 1, and 4. Absolutely huge from the top laner, as now, well, he's going to try his darndest, but Hanser does not have enough damage. Will finally fall for the ace.
Ultra wenig Damage hier in dem Patch.
Kills, and they will take game 1 against TSM. As they farm kills against TSM in the base.
CLG chance coming through strong for the Game 1 victory. Kobe, is this a rerun of Madison Square Garden 2015 when they got the sweep?
Well, yeah, we got to wait until the end, okay? Don't be a Game 1 Andy, but it looks very good for Counter Logic Gaming.
Definitely does, and I gotta say, the solo lanes have really stepped up. Like, as the big ones, right? Like, clearly, Pavotzer was massive, and despite, you know, Zion Spartan getting kind of a little bit down in lane, he was huge for cleaning up the team fights.
So
Es sind 3 Games. Es ist nicht ein Best-of, es sind 3 Games.
Everyone goes to Reddit right after the first game here, and everyone's in there. I can see the threads already being created. What the heck? We need Bjergsen. Somebody get Bjergsen here. This Soraka mid from High is not cutting it. Pobelter's running over us.
What are they doing? Low damage.
Ist morgen wieder LCS? Ja, morgen beginnt die normale LCS. Also, wenn ihr nur das hier reinschaut,
Hey, but Zion,
schaut gerne um 22 Uhr morgen vorbei. Da ist normaler LCS-Start.
Well, by the way, so all these champions are going to be out for the next game.
Only 50 to choose from now.
That's
Down
true.
from 60.
Yeah. Also, I've been corrected by someone in the audience. It was a Quadra. It showed it on screen. My bad. I'm sorry.
Was?
I mean, according to a random person who showed me a phone, so that must be true. That's how this works here with live events. So,
Bis Best of 3 sind 3 Games, soweit ich es mitbekommen habe.
yeah.
You know they usually say default to trust. Oh,
Yeah.
well, let's hear from Riv and Zion Spartan on stage, getting ready right now. After what could have been a penta.
I am here with the Zion Spartan. You got a hall pass to come join me. That would have been your first penta ever on an LCS stage. What's going through your mind?
Why? Why? Like, why do people steal your penta kills, you know? Like, why can't we just help each other have good moments?
And you were telling him it was a penta.
Yeah, I was like, penta, 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 and he's like, oh, my bad. I thought he was trying to kill me.
Did you see the penta in your eyes actually? Like the whole time? You're like, this is the one that's gonna be on stage.
Yeah, it was kind of like one of those like baseball tees. Like every kill is just getting like pitched to you, like easy, like lob underballs. You're just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you see the 5th one coming. You're like, I got this, guys. And then like your friend comes in with his like little bat, and he's just like, my bad.
Damn, that doesn't sound like too much of a friend. What's it like been playing on stage though? How's it back being just able to kind of jam with the team and calm and not swear when you're playing?
Yeah, I tried my best. It's lovely to be here. I mean, this was kind of like one of my homes, you know? Like I was here for like 10 years, well, probably like 7 years, like every week here. So it's pretty wholesome to be back, and yeah.
Is it like riding a bike?
Yeah, some things never change.
All right, next game the same, or are you gonna switch it up? You're gonna try to do something different? That was pretty nasty, Lee sent.
I don't think I'm playing tanks for the guy who stole my pentakill. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, I feel that. Congrats on the first win. Best of luck going into the second win. Probably gonna happen. We are gonna throw it back to the casters, guys. What do you got for us?
Yeah, we got. I'm here for the Double Lift Hate Watch, but also I want to see Zion get that first penta.
We got some memes for you. What about this one? After that game, I think this POB is deserved here. The notorious POB.
The old spinner. It's dangerously close to win one game to give fans false hope.
Oh.
Trini Fearless, ja.
Where's the sub and Kobe one is on there too. We're pretty close to that.
CLG Spinner war krank.
Yeah, everything I say is right. I mean, Chester had a good game, honestly. Can't be mad about it at all.
Yeah, I mean, as far as switching things up here for the side of TSM, they're going to need more out of High. You know, he was on there on the game play test team.
He thought he knew the tech, and I mean, it could be Pope's better than him. That's almost certainly actually true. That's a part of it, I would say. But like Hansmer's clearly very good. Sven's clearly good enough to be a sub on an LCS team.
Oh my goodness.
and okay, Special, he looked better in the retirement home, right? Like Special had a really rough game. He was like 0-8-1 or something. It's like they probably should have had more coming out here. So it's like I want to see a little bit of shape up.
I think there's something to playing with true invisibility again that definitely threw them off.
It feels like that.
Created
Timmy
He did.
surprise fights.
Yeah, he played really well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the double assassin.
Mach mal daily, wenn du Zeit
He's
hast.
an assassin too. Him with Pobelter is too much.
Objective, play an MSI before you turn trade the one. Start my play the daily.
And the odd one. Because Xmithie was like, basically like, the Xmithie I remember of like, I kind of sacrifice farm, I gank a whole lot. Like, he was everywhere, right? He was very selfless and did a good job with the
Der
objective
Champion
control.
Pool SS machen wir den Leader.
Far down and farm, right? Like, Odd one was actually cycling camps. He had, had his Feral Flare Stacks going and whatnot, but like...
Ne, es ist Control, es ist immer Control Mensch Meta.
So I'm curious if that flips a little bit, if suddenly High is not on purple pushing, right? If he's not under the tower 24/7 playing Soraka, those ganks aren't as good, and your jungle can farm. So like you can just like see the whole thing just kind of play differently.
I mean, it's kind of OP having Pobelter, Doublelift, and Xmithie synergy, really on display, and so Xmithie can just play tank. For both these guys, carry the carry performances here from
Junge, 3-Jahres-Vertrag.
They're fully unwashed.
They're actually peak.
Yeah.
They're
I am aware of what that sounded like. I don't care.
Devils one, bin down.
It's clean if they're unwashed.
Which I always found so weird.
Optional confidential to also week that he currently spent queuing. Nein.
Over to Travis with TSM in the team room.
Hey everyone, I am here in the TSM room right now with the 5 guys who've been, well, that was a bit of a struggle of a match. Odd one, you're the general. What went wrong?
Yeah, I just got picked, and then Notorious POB just ran a train on me.
Well, what are you gonna do differently next game? I mean, I don't need any secrets on the picks and bans, but what
just ran a train on me.
Change?
I probably won't be Pobelter anymore, so I think that's like a good start.
Yeah. That is a winning strategy, I would say, to avoid feeding. Especially, we were talking before the match. You had a lot of confidence, I feel like. What went wrong?
Honestly, sometimes you have to give them a couple kills or maybe 8 deaths before, you turn things around. Really, like, you gotta make it exciting, Yeah.
This is the TSM way. Are you worried at all that this is going to be a repeat of the Madison Square Garden CLG sweep?
Oh, I wasn't there, so I mean, I know we already lost, so there's no way that can happen.
All right. Now that you're here, it's going to be different. All right, Hanser, you're back here on your phone looking at a wiki. Is that what that was?
Aha, guck mal.
I'm strategizing right now.
What's the best player on the field? Aha.
Anything standing out to you?
There's a lack of some of my favorite champs.
Okay. What are you missing? What do you want Freak right now to add to the game?
Freak, you gotta add Aurelia, Old Swain, and Yorick.
All right.
Old Swain.
With the ghouls. Hi, this is your first game on TSM. What is your assessment of the team, and what do you think it needs to change in order to get to a better place?
Thankfully we prioritize dragons like Cloud9 did back in the day, right? We got the first 2 dragons. You usually get a good lead off of that, but then we got picked a lot, me included, so we just got to work on our vision and team fighting.
Sven, I don't want to ignore you here, so really quickly here at the last minute, what do you think of the enemy AD? Do you think that you're going to be able to take them down?
I mean, I got solo killed this game, didn't I?
That's fair. So you're not the problem is what I'm hearing.
Yes. All right. I didn't get caught like 4 times this game in the middle of the game. I did not do anything wrong.
All right. Fantastic. That's that patented Sven candor that we really appreciate. All right, well, we'll see if you guys can turn it around in the next game, but we'll see you all after the break.
So, the coach closed the laptop halfway through. You forget the game for a second. What kind of player are you? Because I can build around an answer, and I cannot build on a shrug. A real day after first of 5 weeks. Nobody is getting anything. Everybody is quite waiting to see whatever else doing it.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Scheiße auf mein Team.
Dude, this lobby is kind of comfy. It feels different.
Oh, stay a player.
This is different.
The core vacuum stays a vacuum. Your own numbers hold up. Yeah. Fahrscheibe muss nicht bad. Aber also die Songlänge ist halt eine Frechheit. So, ich bin immer noch ein Brokey.
Get fed. Scan the QR code for deals only on Uber Eats.
Red Bull gives you wings.
2-Jahres-Vertrag, komm, wir gehen rüber. The analyst has a number for you. Free champions account for 81% of your stage games.
I was such a different person then.
Biology class.
It's nice to see my old high school friends.
Become more, I'd say,
My
outgoing because of this.
fashion sense was not that good.
Hear about him.
It's really wholesome to see me at like 7.
Junge, ne, even das Teacher calls him so ein Sporten.
Oh no.
Was für ein Game? DPMs LOL / game.
I've seen her since
It's what wants to do every evening this split. What genuinely have the two of you?
Changed it immediately, and then from that day forward, it's always been, and it's not just Zion Spartan, it's Zion Spartan.
I made that my
Game 5, last big fighting, Ground Zero Gaming, 1 win from the final. Coach's 3 names on the board is looking at you, not the board.
I only made it my Twitch sub like 3 years ago. If I did it at the start, I would have been raking it in.
People don't, at first, they're just like, wow, that's really...
Uh-huh.
They don't know, like, if it's a good or bad thing. They're like, you need to make sure you go to college, you need to make sure...
Uh-huh.
Riot Games was really trying to
So.
be with those panning shots. But I probably shouldn't have said anything because she kept calling me Zion Spartan for like the next couple months.
His dad made up his mind that we're never going to force him to do anything, like become an engineer or a doctor or anything.
Talk among themselves between blocks,
Not
coaching.
When he said he's going to play a game, we were like, okay, go for it.
Aww. My mom's the best.
I'm going to pursue it and see where I end up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, everybody's dreams like, oh, you grow up.
Playoffs, best of 5, 1 week to prevent Ground Zero Gaming has 3 days to work, but 1 that wins.
Not everybody can.
I'm just so happy for him and very proud of him.
Aww.
I'm happy that I have a son who is so talented.
If I'm not trying my hardest at whatever is important to me, then I'm just wasting my time, and I don't want to do that. So I decided that if I'm going to be playing video games, then I want to be the best at it, and I want to do whatever it takes to...
Coaching decent, Infra Basic, Infra...
Be the best.
Ja, müssen wir den Weg nach oben machen, ne?
Favorite memes.
Passt. Your jungler for you at the top level, never pass the semifinal office to go through the games with you after no coaching badge, no schedule, just the two of you. So. Game 5, 32 minutes, 1 limitation. Next fight decision, everyone on both teams know exactly where we have. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Red side last pick and they have shown everything. Your jungler wants a counter, the coach was confident, clock wants an answer. Junge, ich spiele niemals Kiana. Ja. The AD senior support have not spoken in 3 days. Scrims are video. Let the coach handle it.
Welcome back to CLG versus TSM. A 1-0 start so far. We'll
3 days to prevent the opponent has on obvious weakness and wanted to get.
Want to talk about something else real quick? Elite Classic is bringing back more of that old school online energy with a new 5v5 community tournament series. Go for LOL is back. Each event is
back-to-back winner.
Single elimination bracket. Qualifier tournaments will be run every Saturday starting August 1st with the top 2 teams from each qualifier advancing to the final on Saturday, August 29th.
So.
I want to reiterate, this
What's this?
is not a joke.
Wait, that's
Go for LOL tournaments are back. Was?
Doing for League Classic, it is real. Sign-ups open
Was?
tomorrow. So
Wie
get
krank.
your roster today. For the full details, check out LoLesports.
What the fuck? That's actually insane.
Really where I started casting after CLG, and then I was working full time, so I could only just like
Navi.
random tournaments on the weekend, and it started with Go for LOL.
For the 2011-2012 crowd, this is crazy nostalgia.
This is like
the Go for
functionally
LOLs
world.
Wir gehen nicht zu Navi, Drecksorger.
LCS, essentially, before any of that existed, playing from your dorm room or just from your bedroom, trying to take
Close to clients
for your, you know, 200.
91 drops 11 days before your next series. Nobody knows anything, and the first person who does gets a Fortnite
Back
reference.
in the day, shout outs to Wombat. Yeah, I mean that is a real throwback. That is crazy, actually. That is coming back.
Ah, fuck.
All this time. Yeah, I would recommend. Yeah, if you want to play.
The 11 rows back, they've never seen you play in the ring. Consider from the session, of course.
That's really how I started as well.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are saying, we were talking, during the break, you guys were like, you know what? I think the team
Fuck yeah.
is actually even, though. Yeah. So game number 1, don't be a game 1 Andy. It's not indicative
The
of
community rating
being unbalanced.
under it sits at 3.7 as all made the graph of your ratings across the
Different
position.
draft, maybe we'll see TSM bounce back.
Wir arguen.
We can. Odd One also said, don't feed too many kills.
Wir arguen. Nein. Wir arguen 100%.
I like that.
Don't get picked off. Don't give Pobelter too much money.
Yeah, well, they gotta, figure out what they want to pick and ban.
Warum nicht?
The, full 30
Warum
seconds,
nicht?
your ban's locked in. I'm seeing a Trinity ban hover still. Cowards, as far as I'm concerned.
2 hours before the series, you cannot eat your ends account.
Yeah, it's still Trinity Skarner off the table.
So, machen wir gleich weiter.
You can pick some of those. Wow, yeah, so both teams are like, nah.
Because they're blind bans. It's both teams submit blind bans.
It's basically the online draft pick format. We don't have tournament draft here. So, yeah, okay, fine.
Back-to-back LCS champions.
In perpetuity, I guess.
It's interesting with Janna and Soraka and Lulu all off from Fearless. The Sony ban also following up.
Yeah,
like,
pinches.
The Enchanters were just so OP with how little
Nee, oder?
any agency supports had.
Och nee, Bro.
One of those to buff up. I want to see Blitzcrank though.
Dicker, ich muss es nehmen, aber es ist so schlecht.
Blitzcrank.
Yeah, it's even gonna be rusty.
Ich muss es nehmen, oder nicht? Ja, es ist so bad. Ich muss es nehmen.
Cassidy gonna be here? Yeah.
Cassidy was OP for sure.
Yeah.
We did see it lose internationally though, didn't we?
Yeah, it lost. Not a strong to survive TP card. This obviously. We get the double of Vayne again. He's gonna bring it back out.
Unless
it's stuck on top lane. Yeah.
What if he just doesn't trade it to him?
He just doesn't
He's
trade
like,
it to
no,
him.
you stole my penta. I'm stealing your literal champion.
You can play Leona. Have fun. Yeah. And looks like Smithy locked in too late.
You know, a bigger thing has been asking about you.
Which tank he wanted to play in the jungle?
Did it auto dodge him?
Sven was like, ref, allowed?
Wir machen einige Jahre extra.
For Broxas as double lift.
The coach floats starting the academy. Player for game 1 to head a jungle. Ich bin der Starter.
Classic.
Yeah.
So I asked Travis, what is Smithy, doing these days? And
The difficult split? Nein, hör auf.
And he just said, side questing is what he
Side
told.
questing?
That's very, it's not giving much info at all.
That's called I made good money playing in the LCS. I'm retired. Which, you know what? Good for you.
Yeah, that means I'm doing whatever I want now.
Smithy was such a legend in his day. He did definitely peak, I think, early when he spammed the game. Like his early years, even on.
Das ist das zweite Spiel, das erste Spiel verpasst.
He was just a legitimately insane jungler.
Yeah.
Him and ManCloud were like the ultimate
Yeah.
mid-jungle duo. Went to Worlds in Season 3. Then he was on the championship team with CLG. Then he was on the
Oh mein Gott.
back Team Liquid. But then his career went like 3 or 4 more years where I don't think he was playing.
Worlds qualified,
I feel
nee.
like he just had so much like League of Legends savings just in skill that he could just draw that down for 4 years and still be playing at an LCS level. And
All
now
right,
he's
Jarvan.
just side questing.
We get Jarvan. I'm Jarvan. I'm helping. Let's go.
Plus 100k Follower.
You got the you have the
Okay.
license plate. Yeah. I remember you.
You can't hear.
It's great. Yeah. Sorry. So the guy who corrected me.
But he's talking to a
All
fan
right,
in the audience right
listen.
now.
So the man who corrected me about the quadra kill, I recognize for being here like 5 years ago casting LCS. You're still around. Appreciate that.
Okay.
So anyone else can know what I'm looking at.
Gegen KC, bitte.
Jarvan license plate. And so he got all excited when Jarvan got locked in. I was like, I also remember that.
Wir haben verloren. Nee, wir haben gegen KC verloren. Ich wusste. Nein, wir haben gewonnen. Hä?
My fondest memories of Tristana were actually AP Tristana with the.
Aber wir kriegen ab mit Tristana.
I don't think that's what we're gonna get here, but that one was one of the.
Sorry, wir machen nach dem Game weiter.
Zero burst.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
might be getting what you wish
WENR.
for, Kobe, with the Blitzcrank cover right now. You're not.
Oh, Gragas! Everyone was saying Gragas was.
Er ist der OP-Gragas, glaube ich.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it was one of the most contested picks at Season 3 Worlds. We're going to move it around. Annie looks like the mid laner. Tarek in support. Tarek is plenty good.
Das ist der OP, das ist der Disgusting Pantheon, der mit Mana Potion startet.
I mean, there's many different.
Ist der 99% Banrate-Kasse, ja. Und der Pantheon, der die ganze Zeit Speere wirft.
Up, and then the R can detonate for additional burst.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Tarek Vayne has been like I mean, like, do you remember like the really like, the typical like Tarek combos back in the day? I think Tarek Vader was kind of one of them.
Tarek Sivir was the one.
Tarek Sivir was the one. It was basically just aura stacking, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, odd one, Evelyn.
Das ist die Elder Lizard Evelyn, by the way, mit dem OP-Schild, glaube ich.
So to be fair, this is season 2 Evelyn, which is camouflage. It's the engage ult. It's W cleanses slows, that kind of stuff. It's the one that was like a really big mid laner jungler, you know, in the season 2 to 3 era, right? The mana regen when you're invisible, stuff like that. That said, we are also, for being like season 3 accurate, we have unique passes in the game already, right? So Sunfire didn't stack at this point in time. We, however, made a second Sunfire cape called like Sunfire Cape or something like that, or like more, or like I think it's called Stack of Sunfire Cape.
Shogi.
Differently named passive. So you can buy 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, that was the compromise.
Very classic.
Technically, it's not accurate, but we'll give you 2.
Even when that was peak, I never thought it was that good. So
It wasn't.
I didn't do it.
It was never that good.
So I never did it, but it's something that people remember. So.
Yeah. You can buy 2. It's chilling. Rest of the picks came through there. Zillion was there. I didn't even see what the 5th pick was. We'll see in a second. I was busy talking about Sunfire Capes.
Yeah, they have to dodge out to do runes and trade champions to
Der Tarek ist der Point-and-Click-Stun.
plays.
So
Okay.
I want to go down memory lane
So.
because we were just talking and you're mentioning, you know, Xmith.
World Final Elimination Game.
Because for me, my most quintessential Xmithy memory of like peak play was
A pick with no professional history and one very recently so. Oh, der letzte ist mein plus 200. Boah, ich hab 500k verloren.
and that was in Tier 1. It was the first time that someone had used
Junge, ich hab Worlds gewonnen.
deny
T1 gegen BLG. Das ist
Clearly the enemy was not
mein persönliches 9/11 gerade.
as, you know, Xmithy threw up the Kindred
Ich kann nicht mehr.
and denied it, and then he could just smite it afterwards. To me, I feel like that was peak Xmithy because that was also the year that CLG went to finals. Had the big like
Das ist mein 9/11.
you know, giant comeback at MSI.
Hä?
What is your like peak
Wir haben Worlds gewonnen.
Smithy memory? Because he played for so long.
Ich bin Tier 2 Relegate. Ich hab Worlds gewonnen.
Was very epic as well.
I think the best series that he played was once Double Lift left the team.
Was?
The 5-game series they played in 2016.
Und ich kann nicht mehr Worlds machen. Das kann nicht
There
sein.
was a lot of, I think it was Kindred Elise trades that he was doing, but he was winning like both sides of that matchup and was actually carrying a lot of games. That was the Stixay Huhi version of CLG that managed to win that first split on CLG to let them go back-to-back. And then he won back-to-back titles on Team Liquid, but that was more of a Double Lift focused team. I thought he was kind of a carry low-key of that CLG team.
Yeah, I agree. No, I think he was really tough.
Was ist das denn für ein Joke?
His late career is more supportive as he's, again, like, okay, I'll just, like, sacrifice for double lift. We'll just win that way, sure, whatever. When you have a bunch of...
It names to that sense your GM has read it, your teammates have read it, and nobody's mentioned it to you.
99% sure it's Xmithy. Is what, I mean, whatever.
Good
Who
qualifier.
cares? It's fine. This is like season 1 Worlds qualifier. Like this is the regional NA Worlds qualifier. And so back then Lee Sin was bugged because he has 2 spells in each button.
You
right?
came up through the same amateur league. You have not spoken for this.
Cooldown, it just swapped what spell it was. Which means if you had enough ping, you could have your client send I'm gonna cast E many times as a packet.
Bruder, wie bin ich in Tier 2?
So you would like Tempest 3 times and then get crippled.
Wait,
yes. So he like intentionally would like lag his game.
Ja, ich muss ja Ding
I'm
machen.
gonna start Raptors.
Oh mein Gott, ich hab's nicht geschafft.
Start the camp. Like, and then
Jetzt bin ich bei OMG, das kann nicht sein.
That's how he played the game, and then eventually it was bugged. It's like, that's crazy.
Sounds suspiciously like cheating.
I mean, it's how the game worked.
Yeah,
it's not
crazy.
Like obviously.
Wir stehen 2-5.
Locally, because in single player tools,
Großer Gott.
not have 0 ping.
Yeah. Do you remember the working as intended? That feels like a working as intended moment.
That was definitely not
4-14.
Creative use of game mechanics.
That
man.
is a creative use of game mechanics.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even just like playing ladder, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get 2 casts like minimum by just mashing. Like that's just like, you play the game, you mash your buttons, you're just gonna get 2.
You said that was your oldest memory
Of
of
him? Yeah.
And we talked about our peak memories. My favorite memory, most fun, is just partying with Xmithy.
Wir wollen arbeiten.
And this actually got
Ey, Bro.
because sometimes he partied very close to when they had to play, and sometimes the night before scrims, and sometimes at internationals.
Or stage games.
I remember.
Great.
Some Xmithy in the club as well.
That's right. Well, thankfully, we've got classics again for basically everybody here. Lineups: Pantheon, Evelyn, Kassadin, Tristana, Leona for TSM, Cho'Gath, Jarvan, Annie, Vayne, and Tarek for CLG.
I mean, we talked about Xmithy. Keep seeing Hanser. What's your
A
favorite?
kid waits 2 hours outside the venue in the rain for a signature. Buzzer is informing them to me over attempting the watch.
He was big when he was active as a player, too.
Yeah.
The funniest recent story of Haunter is what he's up
Ja,
to
hä?
nowadays. So he's training to become a pilot.
Yeah.
But the reasoning for becoming a pilot is he
Immer Solo Queue.
Top Gun Maverick and thought it would be really cool to fly a plane.
Finish
Thank
third.
Tom Cruise, you know,
Yeah.
for the inspiration, I guess.
Yep, the whole new generation.
But for Haunter's gameplay moments, I believe it would have been 2017 Spring TSM after Doublelift retired for like the first or second time. He had an insane split and managed to actually win. Nearly won MVP that split for his top lane play.
Yeah. That's actually funny too that his is aviation related. I remember Froggen, who was
Sind noch was OP.
Traffic control.
Yeah, he's
Ja.
air traffic control. So maybe Haunter will be fun.
Okay, passt. Wir machen nachher weiter, nach dem Game.
Froggen's gonna guide him in.
Digga, ich habe einfach Worlds gewonnen und wurde in Tier 2 relegated. Was ist das denn?
Riv, who's standing by with a familiar face.
Nur Liebe.
I am joined by Carrie, and some of you may not recognize Carrie, but you'll recognize the voice. It is Lux that I am talking
Was?
to right now. Coming into League of Legends, Lux was such an early champion. What were you trying to grab with the Lady of Light?
Well, we didn't know anything about it because it wasn't out yet. And I just came in one day and I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? And what's she like? Oh, she's cute. And what do you want? And, oh my gosh, I love that. And they were telling me about her. And I was like, well, so what do you want for her? And they were like, kind of this. And I was like, okay. And then I just kind of went in and did that. And I know that her laugh has become a little bit of a thing. And that's kind of my laugh. So when I was at Riot once, I was in the lobby and someone told a joke and I laughed and everyone froze. And I was like, oh, I forgot where I was.
Oh, no. Okay, can we handle that? So in the game, we actually spam that.
Yes, I know,
Okay,
I know.
good,
But I'm
good,
a little
that's
sister,
perfect.
so I can understand.
Awesome.
I can understand its
Awesome.
purpose. Yeah.
So what's it like here seeing the game? I don't know if Lux's picks were not in there yet, but how's it been? This is your first event.
Paula, du musst jetzt haben oder du wirst gebannt.
Before, but I've never had a chance to go. And then
Ja, das ist die Lux-Sache. Ja, das haben sie doch gesagt, Guys.
we have an extra ticket, and I was like,
Das
oh
ist
my
Lux.
God, yes. So it's really fun though to like see it. I've seen it like I've
Balanced Tristana, by the way.
to be in like a location.
Heal Reduction und ein Dot, den du nicht dodgen kannst.
whatever, and like there's a whole crowd and we're all like, it's so fun. It's so much more fun.
All right, Carrie, before we go, can we get a few voice lines from you?
Yes. For Demacia! Shine bright!
You can hear the crowd in there. It's energetic.
Okay, Paula hat nicht
Thank you so
gesubbt.
much for your energy. It's absolutely amazing. It's Lux. It's Carrie. Thanks for your time. Let's get
Schade.
back in the game, guys. Take it away.
Okay.
Junge, jetzt macht so viel Damage, diese Evelyn.
That is so cool, though.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
seeing her live and hearing the exact Lux
It's
voice.
exact.
It is exact. Especially
Welcher OP-Kassadin ist es? Der OP-OP-Kassadin mit der riesen Ulti-Range.
Plus, you know, agree 100,000% on it is really, really cool to actually come to these events live and watch it with all of these gamers.
Tweet from 9 years ago. Really hyped for the CLG vs TSM match. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, glad I was a part of the rivalry before, and that was in 2017 that he wrote that.
He was on Immortals at the time.
Yeah.
With that tweet.
Ja, sehr wenig Damage im Game. Hat man ja gerade bei der Evelyn gesehen.
Having her over here was actually reminded me of IPL 3, where Christina V was hosting.
Oh,
who was
yeah.
the voice actress of Riven. And like between, like she'd do interviews or whatever hosting, and then like the crowd would chant like Riven quote, Riven quote, Riv, and so she'd be like, okay.
So balancer Damage.
Oh my God, double it!
Wow.
So balancer Damage von Tristana.
Special's gonna try to run for his life. He does have flash, so there's a chance.
Oh, NE weiß ich gar nicht, was die Version macht.
From the EQ out of Smithy.
Special's warmed up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And Sven actually got kill credit on that one. That is huge for First Blood.
That is huge. They were bantering in chat about this version of Tristana being cursed, and the team wouldn't let him go AP Tristana. So Sven's going to be going AD, but off to an early start here, trying to put Doublelift in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, that is huge. Getting the Vamp Scepter so early on for him. They can continue to force engages. Leona Tristana just in.
Yeah, it's good stuff right now. So of course, we're also playing Annie, which is basically still Annie, but he's gonna have pressure at least for now. You see High, of course, down quite a bit of CS, even with the early gank giving him a bit of pressure. I'm waddling.
Dude, I'm waddling.
But they're trolling a draft. The whole team is AP otherwise. You have Pantheon for 80 and that's it.
W start cheeser. All right, Xmithy's back with some counter jungling, some revenge here for the junglers.
But he hasn't backed yet. Meanwhile, we got Boots and Spirit Stone for Odd One. Walter has the stun ready again.
Er ist tot, oder nicht?
Gotta use the flash.
Guess who's afraid of high Flash E'ing him? Oh, a little bit of damage.
Aber gewinnt Evelyn das nicht?
Champs are so much more
Ja, doch.
That's not great for Smithy.
Stimmt, das ist der Slow Remove mit Move Speed. Oh mein Gott.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of walking away. He's going to do so. Or waddling if you're Tristana.
Yeah, waddling. Let's see her. She's bobbing a lot, true.
Yeah. We're doing okay here. Look at that. Getting his farm on. One shot's the little Minor Wolf with the E. I'm curious if he's going to go Elder Lizard or Spectral Wraith here on this Evelyn, because you can go either pretty much.
Elder Lizard war so OP.
Oh, Choescu's going to land, walks away the Ignite, but still a really good trade. Big damage out of Haunter. He's out of mana, though. He's chugging a mana potion.
Yeah, it's back.
Flash Q might kill from here, because keep in mind, people
Flash range is fair.
100% crit chance against them, including the Q and auto attacks. He also has ult. Oh,
Und die Passive blockt auch einen Auto-Attack vom Trid, oder? Sehen wir gleich? Ja.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was actually just an easy spear.
It was great.
Ultimate early game lane bully, late game fall off champion for sure.
Yeah, if you can get... So, actually, one thing I'm kind of curious about, though, because people are way better at the macro aspect of stuff. So it's like, this spell has like a 2.3 bonus AD ratio on it. The E does. Like, if you just are good at flanking, and you also have a global on your thing, like...
Maybe one shot.
Like, I wonder if the champ isn't actually bad late game. We were just bad at macro 13 years ago. Because you can run Ignite, win your lane, and then have a global. Maybe Haunter wins the game. We'll see.
Oh, odd one.
Gangbang auf Bot.
The vision advantage from... Oh, wait a second.
Did he, though?
Oh, er ist tot.
It's Camo. He can be seen. He's going to flash. EQ. Doesn't quite...
Wait, er ist schnell. Oh mein Gott, er ist schnell.
I think maybe he just saw Xmithy and he hadn't seen Pobelter.
Oh, that's Dippers, though. Yo, and Pobe is on the board for CLG. A flash follow through for the cast.
Und er misst sein E.
Though. It's going to be enough. The rest of the team coming around here. Sven going to get dazzled. Max range. 2 seconds done, but 40 damage.
Point and click Tarek's done.
Just fine.
Yeah,
flash for nothing.
Again, even with them kind of separated on the other side of the map, if you know, they're still healthy enough to be able to walk it out. The play not that quick, and CLG getting one back here.
Yeah, I got to note though, TSM is kind of slamming in gold right now. You got a 11 CS lead for Sven right now. This Rosanna can absolutely run over the game.
Fun fact, the Pobelter apparently has never played Annie in his competitive career, but playing it here as they exhaust double to go in.
Oh, big hit there. Special a little bit late on the Q, allows double to get the flash out in time.
Oh.
Zion Spartan finds a solo kill in top lane.
I mean, Zion Spartan wants to get a penta this time around, a real penta this time around.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard with Cho'Gath though.
That's more difficult.
So we'll see. Good start though with a.
Das war die Toggle-E, oh mein Gott.
And getting CLG right back into it. You mentioned the Gold Freak.
Oh, the blue buff handoff.
Großer Gott.
What a homie.
Yeah. This is true the odd one for
so
sure.
Second blue.
I actually have a theory that teams were a lot nicer to each other and like created bonds because you did have to do stuff like this back in the day, where junglers would have to give you the blue buff and you would like have to say thanks. And in order to get the next one, but here's the 1v1 walk down.
Yep, just autoing him, just slowly walking up. Every single auto attack, a little bit of bonus damage, silence, and you know a great prediction on the Q.
He's max E Cho'Gath, so it's just permanent toggle on.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you think about the being nicer deal though? Is that just me being like rose tinted glasses for the past? Because I feel like we were more friendly.
Well, I think you had to be, otherwise he would run it down mid. Like if you want the blue yourself, but you have to socially engineer him to thinking that it's okay. So you have to be nice and make him.
Oh, ein bisschen Maske oder ein bisschen Stuff, ein bisschen Rot.
Lose the game.
Okay.
Nee, ein bisschen Mask. Nee, ein bisschen Stuff aus.
We were
Rot.
nicer, but it was only because of the threat that was looming. And
I mean, I can't speak for you. I can only speak for myself.
Okay, so
Jat the psychopath.
I want blue.
Okay. Wait, he's ignited.
Ja, es ist die OP Evelyn.
Smithy on the board, but it's Pantheon. Haunter knocks down Pobelter.
All right, we got a good close.
Ein bisschen Scepter, dankeschön.
We absolutely do. Odd one gives up his blue only for his mid laner to die, but now at least Haunter has the blue buff. I will say Odd One was one of the most sacrificial junglers even as early as Season 2. He would be the guy that would just buy oracles or buy a control ward, sit in a bush for 40 seconds to make a gank happen.
Oh, he's got exclamation point. They see him.
Yep, nearby.
Oh, Pantheon ulti.
Coming up as well. That sun's going to land for sure. Double lift. Yep, going to take the slow. There's the sun coming across as well. There's one on the board, and Chowster flashes away.
Look at those green circle indicators, by
the way.
Yeah, baby. Just clear, green circle. Either one's the same, just a little bit different, you know, size on them.
Yeah, shout out our VFX
Ja,
artists.
die gedauert ordentlich,
The
ne?
format for VFX is different now than it was back in the day, so they had to convert them and kind of re-add them, make sure they
Wenn du
work
den
in the current
Turret
game.
into Lane Swap.
I like it
appreciate
though.
them.
It's very straightforward.
I know, it's great. They did a wonderful job.
Meanwhile, though, okay, so back to this being nicer thing then.
Yeah.
Jack, would you, if your mid laner had died with the first blue that you gave your mid laner, does that mean you take the next one and you don't give it to them?
Well, I think you definitely ask.
Yeah, okay.
Because
okay.
he might feel guilty about dying, in which case he'll willingly give it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you, when you're asking him, you're like, do you want second blue? You're kind of asking him, are you...
Ja, morgen 22 Uhr Flyquest gegen Lion. Das ist ein cooles Matchup. Ohne Inspired.
You say, can I have second blue? Like,
Leider.
that's how you
you ask.
Because obviously
like
he's going to want it. But if he has to be rude to you since you asked first, you're more likely to get it.
Okay, I see. LCS also starts tomorrow, by the way.
I got a lot of blues.
You know what's kind of funny about those is like a lot of what you're saying, Jad, is just like this is how to treat humans in the real world. You know, ask.
Was mir inspiriert, der ist in Polen für 2-3 Wochen. Muss irgendwas Privates machen.
Be like, can I have this? I would like it. And then
Nichts Schlimmes meinte er. Er hat ein Video gemacht, aber ja.
Correct. Really, we need to disable mute all in League Classic.
Stark.
And that's going to be a very, very dead Annie. Haunter on a killing spree. He is still popping off.
I mean, Dragon is up too. This is a really good move from TSM. They're sacrificing their top side, but top side was getting killed anyway, so better make a play towards mid.
Time to start roaming around. Sure, the Cho'Gath can get pretty fed, but if the Tristana...
Was macht die Taric Ulti? Boah, die explodiert quasi, oder die sprengt den Boden und gibt dann Stats, meine ich.
Ja.
Roam somewhere else. We do not
Aber ich weiß nicht mehr wie viele und was für Stats.
52 to 26.
Did we?
27.
Did this count?
Yeah,
was it 25 before?
It
was not updated.
I remember this 60 to 70 minute game at MLG Anaheim. This was a regular season roadshow that happened at MLG Anaheim, one of the hypest moments, and then the faithful being rewarded Kobe in 2015.
I was in the audience for that Minions one. That Minions one was crazy.
Gibt schon Soul? Nein. Der Drake gibt nur Gold und
The
XP.
audience was moving. You looked at one screen that was showing the CLG side, and there was a different screen that was on the people were like, oh, and like the move was crazy. So many epic moments. I mean, between these two teams, between this rivalry, so many years were going over.
Yeah, it really peaked there at 2016 when they traded titles back and forth. It's when it became a rivalry rather than just TSM beating on CLG.
Yeah.
Dieses Schild auf der Evelyn Ulti, ne? Wow.
Pretty solid damage. The dunk's going to make it even
Krank.
happen, and Silver Bolt claims the kill. Double lift on the board yet again. In the flank, though, going to be hard for Pantheon. Jumps in, does what he can, jumps around, and gets the rampage before getting shut back down. Vayne's on for a double.
Big condemn there from Double Lift.
Hai war nicht bei TSM, aber Bjergsen kann aus gesundheitlichen Gründen nicht.
I was going to try as well. It is still rank 1 Rift Block, so it could probably sold like 8
Wow, die
cooldown.
Flash Range.
Going to shoot the ward a couple times.
Just a classic numbers advantage there for CLG, walking through with the Taric auras.
Yeah.
Pushing with 5 people when TSM didn't have everyone grouped.
Nicht so wenig Damage im Game wie alle sein, natürlich nicht.
Burn as well on the Evelyn. I love these old jungle items. Bringing them back. The siege is going to continue though, and Double Lift definitely has to.
Ich glaube, die haben auf diesem Patch schon jedem Champion 4 Armor dazu gegeben. By the way.
Q's not going to let anybody, but he's going to be pretty tanky for a while. Silence gets on to 2.
Weil die einfach davon noch mehr Damage gemacht haben.
Really runs out to safety.
Tristana talking.
War zumindest auf dem PB, dass sie jedem Champion 4 Armor mehr gegeben haben.
Yeah! I might be your voice actor.
Yeah, I was like, wow! Freak, were you the original?
Is that a rocket in your pocket?
Do you remember, did you do a champion spotlight for all the original champions?
Aura-Item, ne?
I don't think we ever got through all of them. So I remember back in the day, we obviously we do for the new champions, and we're like, okay, we have a question to answer.
Früher war viel weniger Damage im Game als jetzt. Nein,
like,
das ist Quatsch.
increase like play rate. Like, will we like if we put a spotlight out, we like sell.
Also ist legit Quatsch.
We tried. We're like, all right, let's try all the 6,000 IP champions. Let's make Karthus, let's make Cassidy, let's make.
Unbalancing, was ist das natürlich?
It didn't have any impact.
Weil das Game unbalanced wie Sau ist.
Or whatever, but it's like doesn't have an impact. All right, let's maybe not spend the time.
Und die wollen es auch über lange Zeit
It had an
balancen.
impact on me, just so you
That's
know.
good. I also remember.
Aber auch nicht zu hart, also sie haben
this is
gesagt,
actually a
nicht zu
mistake
hart.
on my part. I did like a really weird build for the Sivir spotlight. So like everyone has to build Sivir, you build Bloodthirster, you do all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna cook a different build just so I can like show something kind of interesting. And I just kind of baited people into like, here's a really bad Sivir build where you rush mad with Blood Razor instead of, you know, a good item. So I regret that.
Bounties muss es früher auch gegeben haben, ja.
I remember a lot of people would build Madrid's Blood Razor on Sivir. Is that in Classic? No.
Yeah, Madrid's Blood Razor is in Classic.
It is,
yeah,
but why would you ever go that when you can go Feral Flare?
I mean, well, if you're not a jungler, good luck getting all the stacks.
I guess.
And also, the item's actually pretty good. It's like 4% max health magic damage.
What the freak is still trying to sell people on that? What you just told me was a bad build.
I'm not saying it's good on Sivir, but it's not a bad item on other people. Kog'Maw should build it.
True.
Maybe even Vayne should build it.
True, old Kog'Maw.
There's too much to test.
Yo, CLG going back for Hanser.
But he's alive. He's fine. He's chilling.
Give him the laugh, the old voice lines.
We will have, I believe, for the original 40 champions, they will all have their old voice lines for launch. And we're working through the rest of them to get them included as well in upcoming battles. So we'll have that as much as we can. Pobelter knocks down Nick Special, brings up for another one for CLG. Double lift, got to be careful. Gets the ulti on, so it gets slowed again by the Evelynn, but it's going to live for now. Pantheon's across. Nice EQ buffer by Xmithie, keeps him safe. Big Tarek Ore is coming across, but Xmithie going to die for that one. Hanser again on a kill. They got to be careful because TSM are in for a lot more. Huge damage on the backline. High, good.
Ja, ich sehe schon.
But Pantheon has dunked on the back.
Der 40-Sekunden-Teamfight.
TSM will find the ace.
And High comes in huge with the re-engage. He did not ban Kassadin in 2013, but he's playing it now in League Classic.
Oh my goodness. That was actually a crazy team fight. You get to see the Tristana hopping, resetting as well.
Die Presseband zeigen ja, das ist halt
They're
Quality of Life,
so
guys.
out of this one because so much gets burned. They overkilled the Pantheon at the start of this fight, which then High is just waiting for his cooldowns to come back. But that one, pretty much a max stack Rift Walk, chunks everyone and allows Sven to reset his W.
Yeah, I was getting some like Wild Turtle flashbacks here too to another TSM AD carry.
Oh,
kill their ass, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the classic High shot calling, by the way.
Shot call.
Kill him.
The
OP Static Shift auch noch.
That's most closely, or honestly, I should say storyline. But a lot of the C9 members, it was meme because the other Cloud9 members didn't like that. Wait a second.
Nah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, he's chilling. He's chilling.
It's not fine anymore.
It's not as fine.
It's no longer fine. He was briefly fine.
Big.
High, also not fine anymore. Trading 2 for 1 though in TSM's favor. Special tank in the tower, and he can take this for a good long time. He's gonna be fine. Pushing back to the tower.
Yeah, I should say it was Special who had the Feast and the Tivers burned on him at the previous last team fight. Nice buffer there by Sven, but the Kassadin, even though it's dead, really helping TSM chase down these kills, and looks like we might be getting that game 3.
I like it. We definitely are being rewarded here with TSM coming back in the series already.
Back on your High story though, I remember this specifically because it was the year that High actually retired and they brought in Jensen, who was known as Incarnation at the time.
Yeah.
And the team actually lost a bunch of games with Meteos. So the split after High retired, he actually returns as a jungler. And then like magically, Jensen just starts playing way better. Like he's just in mid lane dodging.
Und die alten Drachen nichts, nur Gold und XP.
Is actually what pro players would be calling it because you just couldn't land skill shots on the guy. And we made this joke like, I refuse to credit High with the shot calling of Jensen just 1v2ing. So I said, hey, Jensen, body these fools was the classic shot call from High. And they ended up actually eventually going to Worlds that year with High as a jungler, but a pretty epic time in League.
Gab es irgendwelche interessanten Roster-Changes in der LCS? Worlds, die 9 hatten 7-Mann-Roster, in der Theorie. Haben jetzt The Loki noch als extra Midlaner und Tactical als extra AD.
Yeah, High got so much credit when he was on.
Die beiden werden noch starten, also Tactical und Loki.
When Jensen was even dodging skill shots, as you say. They meme about him being shot called into.
Ansonsten, Inspired spielt die ersten paar Wochen nicht.
My original quote was actually, hey, Jensen, body these guys 1v2. And Freak's the one who said, body these fools.
Yeah.
Which is what eventually caught on.
Goes to show, I'm just, you know, sometimes the imitators just get.
Dann Dignitas hat einen neuen Toplaner.
It's a better term.
Thanks.
Body these guys would never.
Und Shopify hat jetzt Zeyzl auf Support statt Zeus, meine ich.
I kind of want guys by Jensen. That sounds great.
Hey, do you like to see this? Everybody with a pink ward in the inventory.
Oh, Remember to buy your
For
wards.
TSM, everybody's spending money. Nowadays,
actual pro tip, if at any point in time your inventory is full and you have a Doran's item, that should become
Was
a
mit
pink.
Scary Jerry, der hat das Ganze ja schon
At
nicht
any
gespielt.
point in time, you're like, wait a second. I can have a Doran's Blade at 5 items or a ward. You should have the
Yeah, it should. There's no helm or bow or anything that actually scales really
There's
well.
a shield, there's a ring, there's a sword.
That's it.
But it should be a ward laking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is so much damage.
Jeez.
I mean, he has like a total of 200 bonus health in his build right now. Dunk in for Smithy, but a jump out for Sven. He's going to be totally fine.
Clean for Sven with the ult and auto as he's getting ulted away.
Well played.
Well played. Knew he had lethal. Sometimes when you Tristana ult or Lee Sin kick or you know, some of these spells kicking people away to safety, make sure you have the lethal.
All right. Well, High, of course, has rank 2 Rift Walk, and it's not that expensive for him. He's going to be fine. Slowly stacking up the E. 2 more to go.
Not going with the tier Kassadin, just the Roa Kassadin.
Just, Roa into, this could be Zhonya's. It could be DFG, but I assume it's going to be Zhonya's.
Yeah, Pro Belt are going with the maximum shred build because that's the Abyssal Scepter that has reducing magic resist of nearby enemies by 20.
Yep.
So if you face check into a brush like we just saw,
and don't have time to press W,
and you are very nearby,
you
get shredded down to 0.
Yeah, and range champs don't have MR growth here, so like he does true damage to every range champion on that team unless they buy some MR. Even the melee ones are pretty close to 0 too.
There used to be
Insane OP item.
the Abyssal Mask where the ordering of penetration was different. But Reduce was the only effect that could take people below 0, so you could actually do enhanced damage to people more than true damage, but that got changed pretty
Das
quickly.
Sven-Item ist PD, ja. Ein roter PD.
Yep. Chilling right now. Jump forward for High. Yeah, ow.
Okay.
Quick Terra heal does not get stunned though. Tristana's going to be in range for the E and auto attack, but not
Dieser
more.
Dot auf dem Tristana, ey, ne? So geil.
Flash to save.
Oh, Panther,
Panther can over the top as well. Will be right in front. Is it going to be enough? He's going to certainly try. Gets knocked up. Gets silenced. Can't go for anybody yet, but the Terra is not going to get too much more. The turret is gone already. 1 kill picked up, and TSM are just running over CLG.
The point and click there, even though Doublelift got his ult off and went in Viz, still able to get it. Haunter gets the spear, kills Doublelift again, and TSM going to get another Baron.
TSM looking broken here. Even though High's 4, 3, and 8, this Kassadin is doing so much damage, and then Sven is just cleaning everything up from the back.
I actually really love that too because we have had so many interviews with High when he talks about team fighting and how he approaches games in shot calling as well. He was always one of the mid laners that did not care about KDA. He was talking about where is my angle for doing as much damage in a team fight as I possibly can. And as you're saying, he's always getting large amounts of burst in, especially in AoE situations, putting his body on the line in order to get that.
Yeah, Sven flashes out at the start here, and then
Ich habe gesagt, dass sie ihn Nils umnennen sollen, aber sie haben es nicht gemacht. Naja.
And then flashing out after doing a bunch of damage, and then he can still re-engage after.
And then Haunter there was able to get the W into the flash and the Q to kill Doublelift.
And the bot lane dies. Into the Baron, into TSM looking real good here. Now 23 minutes in.
Pretty big gold lead.
Yeah, they are stomping now.
Kobe?
This is setting up for a very even third game.
Were you excited about game 1? I feel like you were excited about game 1.
I was excited about game 1 until they started winning too hard. You ever get that feeling where you're like, yeah, go team, and then you're winning so hard you start to feel a little bad for the other team?
Yeah, I mean, someone who watched Line vs. G2, I did not feel bad at any point in that series.
True.
Yeah.
Keep the foot on the gas pedal.
Good old days are still here, freak.
But now,
just happened.
But now this is good. This feels balanced now, you know, because now TSM are getting their turn, smash them back a little bit. You know, CLG, they have had some epic comebacks in the history of the organization.
Yeah,
so.
like, is this even worse than the RNG game? You know, at MSI?
It's definitely not. That game was
so unplayable.
Over.
And there's a big shutdown.
Yeah, that was like 15K gold at one point.
It was crazy. 3 inhibitors down too. So hard to come back from 3 inhibitors in that that version of the game too.
Yep. But the Callista kept farming, and they made it happen.
I mean, what's interesting is they got the Locket and the Frozen Heart. They're starting to get some ore items and the Taric.
Yeah.
But
I'm surprised I'm seeing 0 Aegises. The item, I did nerf it technically because I knew how incredibly shattered that item was, but like, it's still the same armor and MR used to have. I'm surprised we're not seeing Aegis in anybody here.
It's just not fun to build.
Look, I like winning. As someone who played 100 straight games of Maokai 2 years ago, I like winning. I will build Aegis every game.
That was your support run, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hit GM playing the most unfair champ of all time. It was so undeserved, and I had a great time.
I remember there was a lot of suspicion of Freak letting this champion be very strong, too.
Yeah, the mistake was the first round of nerfs. I tried to get 2
Ja, Black Clover plus Lazarus plus Deck ist auch insane.
2 weeks this champ being shattered, and I was like, yeah, it's my fault, my bad. My bad, I really didn't intend for this, but I'll take the free low. I was like playing against Huhi and stuff, like this guy's so much better than me.
But you have
and we won anyway!
Hi getting in there again, another early chunk.
Pantheon on the way, the slow coming out, but Pantheon's not in range for anything.
Junge, diese Pantheon-Ulti dauert so lange.
You can do nothing to me.
Their base, though, can't run away, so TSM's going to take the base instead. Does the escape for CLG even matter?
Well, you're doubting them plenty right now.
Yeah, that's what you like to make them think. And then at the end, when they come back and they win, then you just go,
counter
never doubted them.
Oh, yes.
Don't listen to
okay,
that.
knock up there on his Sven. Decent damage.
Oh my god, Sven.
That was huge. The Cho'Gath Q lands. He's going to die.
Oh, brother in Christ, Sven.
There's a killing spree. They're chasing down onto the odd one already. They've got 3 of them killed. Odd one trying to get his way as best he can. The slow's going to be there. No W from cooldown, which means he cannot cleanse the slow. And that means Silverbolts gets a triple kill, and CLG are on the map.
You see? That's why I never doubt them!
Absolutely insane. Sven gets caught by everything there. Rupture interrupts his rocket jump mid-jump. If it hits during the cast time, he's fine, but he starts channeling it here. It becomes airborne. Then he gets interrupted out of the airborne, which is why he can't escape. Then stunned to silence. So once he's gone, TSM doesn't have enough sustained damage, and Doublelift can run him down.
Yeah, good focus.
Kann man League Classic spielen? League Classic ist ab dem 29. auf dem Live-Server.
Alright. Crowd, do
Also ab
you
Mittwoch.
believe in CLG? Or is TSM still going to take it?
Hä? Wie ist der tot?
It's debatable.
This crowd is really mixed. So back in the day, the whole crowd would be TSM.
They would be.
Back in the day, if you asked that, it would all be TSM, but this is very even.
Doublelift died, by the way.
Yep.
That was a Kassadin.
Probably.
If I had to guess.
It is level 17 Kassadin now.
True.
Let's watch the gameplay here. R.
R, E, Q.
Das ist ja mies wenig Damage von Kassadin. Naja.
The mechanics on point, bodied by high.
Now he's got Deathfire Grasp as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that comeback with Kassadin level 17.
He's going Banshees, though.
Yeah.
That looks balanced.
Classic AD carry saying that the, late game Kassadin shouldn't be able to kill you when you didn't have MR, goes back and buys MR.
Yeah, I like how both AD carries typed at the same time the exact same thing. Even if you're on the opponent's side, you always have that camaraderie with an AD carry. You see another AD carry get blasted.
I will say that both supports finally building the auras here. So Bulwark already in for Leona, and just now did our Tarek find Aegis of the Legion in the shop. So big upgrade there. That's going to be a lot of MR, and suddenly Kassadin will do quite a bit less damage.
True.
So he didn't instantly die. I mean, he's going to die to the Pantheon.
All right.
But it wasn't instant.
That one, no, he's out in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
This is classic Doublelift.
This is kind of patented Doublelift. A little bit. It's kind of.
Okay, ich schau mir noch den Draft für Game 3 an und wenn es irgendwas gibt, was ich wirklich sehen will, Sion oder RPG oder sowas, dann schauen wir es. Ansonsten werde ich euch rüber und gehe schlafen. Muss morgen um 9 Uhr wieder LPL machen.
Man drop over the top, and that's going to be Volta dropping. Sven is just free hitting. This turret's not going to stop anything. The attacks keep coming on through. Otto's got to drop aggro. Cho'Gath in the back line, still stunned up. Couple more autos might get the kill. Haunter claims the first one on the tower. Is a double for Haunter. Looking for a bit more.
Lol, der
Push him off
Insect.
the mountain and flash back to safety. That's the ace, and that's TSM taking the base. We got a series on our hands.
TSM versus CLG delivers even after 13 years.
Going the distance, a big bounce back game. Sven and Hai deliver. Haunter as well on the Pantheon. Lane wasn't going well. Just leave.
Just leave.
Just leave.
Ging's hinein, bitte.
Now start ganking, and that's what they did to get the Kassadin and Tristana accelerated.
That was nice. It was well played. Honestly, Haunter has continued to impress every single game. He's been honestly huge each single one of these times. Odd One still kept his farm up pretty well, and I think was fine. But like Haunter is right now my series MVP for TSM. Just in the fact that both his games look really, really, really good. Bello had one good game and a stinker.
True.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Pretty hard to against Kassadin right there.
Rede. key moment.
Set up for his event interview.
It started out so well for
Wieder gegen die Freaks.
bottom lane 2 with Xpecial and Sven getting that first blood, and Xpecial being able to move up, and maybe most improved player because his first game was.
Yeah, I'll take the most improved.
Ich habe Back-to-Back jetzt Worlds gewonnen.
Not
Wenn ich jetzt wieder relegated werde in Div 2, dann haben wir ein Problem.
Definitely not. No more Kassadin as well, so we're actually down to 40 champions now.
Yeah, great.
Let's hear what Sven has
Just like
to
when
say.
the game
Top 2 player in the world.
It's perfect. Anyway, Riv is standing by with Sven. Let's hear it.
Pobelter broke the set.
Oh, ab zu BLG. Ich muss zu BLG.
TSM. This second game, we're going to a game 3. Let's go. Did you know it was going to happen?
What?
Game 3?
No, what's happening?
No, did you know that was going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, we planned this for the reverse sweep.
Oh, well, what was the talks in the room?
We just let Hai do the talking.
All right, I like that. Hang on. There's something on the mic. So in 2016, you came in and joined TSM, and you replaced Doublelift, right? Or yeah,
18,
yeah, 18. Sorry. Do you think that's still the right decision? You could do it today again?
I mean, he kind of like, shit on us back then, so.
Oh yeah, true.
not the best move from TSM side,
All right. What's it like being on stage here for the Classic? Because I know, honestly, you're still riding the bike. It's not like riding a bike. You're still out there crushing.
I mean, I played against some of these guys in the past, but some of them, older ones like Jouster and especially never had the honor of playing against them or with them. But it's really cool to be part of this event. These guys, they paved the way for people like me. So it's really like it's an honor to be, here with these guys.
All right. If you had to add anybody and yell at Freak right now, what champion do you want him to add?
Graves.
Graves. Mafia Graves. With the cigar.
With the cigar, Freak.
With the cigar. Huh?
Yeah, he said yeah. All right, man. Congratulations. Best of luck. In game 3, we're going to throw it over to Travis, who's got a little more.
That's right. I'm here in the CLG room right now with these 5 gentlemen who are trying to figure out what they're going to be doing for Game 3. They've already pulled up some websites, some resources. Smithy's over there researching. But I'm going to start with Joster right now. Joster, what's it been like for you to step back onto the stage today?
It feels great. I guess throwback to the old days. Yeah. I don't have it anymore, that's for sure. But it's been fun.
Are you piloting Doublelift like the old days? Are you helping him out, or is he piloting you now?
I don't even know what is going on. I can barely breathe and move my mouth. I'm like feeble, like, oh, what's going on? Please help me out.
Doublelift, are you helping him, or are you giving him advice?
Like the old days, Jesus, dude, that was the funniest answer I ever heard Joster give. I don't even know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on either, man. I was actually like, I was really locked in game 1. Then after we won, I was like, nice, we got one on the board. I'm happy. I wasn't trolling game 2, but I definitely was kind of griefing a little bit, dying. I died to like every time enemy team had, so a little bit crazy.
We saw on the broadcast that both you and Sven had a very identical reaction to Kassadin. If Freak is commentating right now and he's in charge of balance, do you feel like he needs to make changes, or is that not just what it used to be for people who had to play against Kassadin?
I think it's like, I thought the whole point of Classic is that it had the same jankiness and like imbalance that it did in the past. Like you kind of have to make Kassadin OP because it's like when I think of old league, like Kassadin was permabanned for a reason. So if they like nerf him, I don't know, but he's so OP. Like what he was doing to me, 90% of my HP and I can't fight back at all. That was just too broken.
Did people have to buy MR back in the day as an AD,
I did, but if you buy MR, I don't do damage. We lose anyways, man. The champ is broken, and Annie ult has like 3 minutes CD or something. Like, what is going on? We can't fight. Half the champs like have like disabled abilities. Like, it's unplayable.
All right, Pobelter, speaking of Annie, what did you think of that Annie matchup against Kassadin?
My idea was to play Tristana, and then they happened to pick it, and I was pretty flummoxed. And now I'm trying to decide what to pick for Game 3, which is Fearless. There's a few champs disabled, and we've gone through 20 champs already, so there's 17 champs remaining to pick from, and I'm trying to figure out what to play.
I'll let you get to that. All right, over here at Smithy. You're also, I think, looking at some website where you're looking at what the...
no champions to play in the jungle. What am I supposed to do?
No.
Well, Blitzcrank looks pretty good.
Like, there's... What do I do, chat?
Okay, well, yeah, maybe you can pull up Twitch chat in a second, and they could let you know what you should be drafting.
Oh, I know. Oh, I can't tell right now, but they might be watching. They might be watching.
All right, yeah, we'll keep it. All right.
No.
You did not have a pentakill stolen from you this time. Here, let me turn you around so that you can see, the camera can see you. But you did not have a pentakill stolen from you this game. But what was your take on what went wrong?
Tanks suck. The first game I played carry, my pentakill gets stolen. I said I'm not gonna play a tank, and then what did I do? I picked another tank. I'm a disgrace. Me and Hanser need to go man-to-man in the top lane game 3. Everything on the money. Is the last game like you blind picking your champ, or what's happening?
Well, these folks might be able to help you out on what you should be picking.
We have to pick a side too.
Yeah. Sounds like they're talking about blue side right now. Okay, blue side. I'm not going to ask you for what you're going to pick, but are you worried at all as the champion pool gets smaller and smaller?
Definitely not. We got.
Muss sagen, diese Showmatches machen sehr Spaß. Das ist ein sehr, sehr nicer Stream.
Not all of them. Maybe Choster is still trying to figure out what's going on, but a lot of confidence. We're going to throw it to, I believe, a break, but we're going to find out as soon as.
Das Ding ist sehr Spaß.
A cool story that maybe people don't know is that, well, it's obvious that people know I played Teemo in one of the first LCS matches, right? But after that match, I literally got pulled aside by a rider. I was like, hey, you played Teemo on LCS. We're going to have to nerf him now. The data has shown that he's been...
Oder wie bin ich Dritter geworden?
...of a champion. And so you played him in LCS. People are going to see it and play it. So now we got to nerf him.
Ich bin schon wieder nicht bei MSI.
I spent like a month or 2 practicing it, by the way, because like it's a really weird character to play. And they got immediately nerfed.
We actually got lost because Kaox I think Kaox was supposed to do our accommodations, but we got lost because we can't read the language there. So we were actually late for the first match there. But yeah, we spent the day looking for our apartment. And then we did actually, go into a hotel the prior night because we never did find the apartment. And it was a love hotel because the shower was weird and the lights were...
Wir best Freunde haben Office von SK Gaming Sentinels. Aua.
It was a weird tournament. And then we got second anyway to M5. So yeah, it was pretty much a bummer.
We had Balfrost in the roster. And as we were traveling...
No words this Jahr? Bruder, bitte.
Food out on his desk.
Junge, ich will nicht, nein.
And we found
Wir bleiben bei
a
BLG.
trail of ants from the backyard all the way to his desk, where that plate, like a bowl of food was, and it was like 2 to 3 inches wide, just a trail of ants leading outside. And we
Oh mein Gott, Burnout Risk. Nein.
I mean, honestly, I don't have like one favorite memory. I just have like really good memories from like my rookie year, 2015 Origin. It felt like that was the last year where esports wasn't so business-minded. It wasn't so political. It was just 5 bros in a house hanging out, and it was...
Bruder, ich bin wieder nicht bei MSI. Ey.
When I started playing pro.
We had players all over the house. We didn't have like a 5-man setup or anything. We had people in their room.
Ich bin full Burnout.
Like the different players just start screaming when I'm in the living room, in the kitchen, and I just hear like the Rayman or Otto screaming, just like when a scrim or whatever. It's just like, man, like.
Digga, wie bin ich full Burnout? Das geht gar nicht.
You don't appreciate them, but then when you think back, like, what are those like moments? It's always those small things, those things that like no one really knows, no one really cares about. But then when you like think about, man, you're never gonna have to see that again, you're never gonna hear that again, and it's just like those fun times that think back like, huh, I guess you do miss those things.
Hello?
Oh!
Whoa.
Was für LFL Tipp 2 mit VfB? Seid ihr komplett dumm?
Yep, that's my mom.
The absolute legend who went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter? How is this possible?
With AT&T wireless and home internet.
18
If you need anything.
in Prime League.
AT&T wireless and home internet now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The human body was built to move. Not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day.
Everything partially ends the game.
Evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo. Ergonomically engineered for
So. Wir müssen hier hustlen.
hybrid workers, artists, backing your every
So, das hier. Oh mein Gott, ich bin wieder der. So. Vierter. Boah, mit Solo hier immer. Die Rossmänner. Wir machen meine Karriere oder was? Aber Reverse. 30 Globus Transfer, Pressekonferenz war super. Boah, Job Life, ja. Coaching someone in their secondary role to fill the scrim block. Nee. Ja. Auf keinen Fall, ich bin der Starter. Leckt mein Schwanz. Wir sind nicht Top 3 gewonnen. Vierter geworden, ey, das ist so schlecht. Wir müssen hier, ja. Your GM has read it, your teammates have read it, bring it up. Ja. Wir nehmen die 9 Hour, ja. Junge, ich bin 5. geworden wieder. Jetzt müssen wir auch noch zu den Shittern gehen. Okay. Watchshot, ja, gute Frage. Ja, wir warten jetzt auf den Draft ab. Wenn ich den Draft nicht interessant finde, dann ja. Wir haben Frosch gefangen in die Wohnung geschleppt, Junge.
Kite it out. We can fight. We can fight. Yeah. Jumping in, slow, third. Nice. Fight.
No, MSI das hier schon wieder.
Kill their ass, yeah. Oh shit, I'm on a minute.
Get humbled, ja.
That's the ace and that's TSM taking the base. We got a
Wir müssen besser werden.
hands.
Was? Oh, großer Gott. Infrastructure excellent. Wir gehen zu SK Gaming. Und gewinnst mit dem ersten MSI, sagt nope. Ja, ich komme nicht zu MSI. Wir gehen zu Movistar Koi. Ja.
Some memes. This is so old. Wow, this is OG. Yeah, I'm playing.
Mehr Follower wichtig.
Beat me up.
Okay, the notorious POB. That's pretty good.
The fact that I recognize all the people on this shows how old it is.
I don't know if he can pull that off. I don't think I'll ever see him wear this, like, in real life.
Double Lift Impact. Boah, ist das in Narrow? Und dann nichts mehr wird, ne?
POB. This all stemmed from like a Snapchat that I made when I was like 15 years old. There's this famous photo of him, I think, smoking.
Ist es Core? Nee, das da hinten ist nicht Core JJ.
I was like brushing my teeth and then I captured.
Nee, das ist nicht Core JJ.
And I think it kind of stuck.
It's the classic. Everything I say is right meme. I mean, I still agree. It's right.
Oh my God, this
LEC Champion.
This is so old.
MSI Qualify, ich hab's geschafft.
Arguing with everyone. We would pull this up on CLG sometimes. Like,
Ja, okay, wir sind mit Overlords hier.
Today though, so.
I like this one and the
Oh
one
my God, wir
with
sind durch.
Chauster running double S brain, but Chauster was known to argue a lot in their team debates and they streamed it.
Well, you guys want to show me that one because he's literally in my brain controlling it.
I think back then, all of us were like, we all
Verloren.
had huge egos.
Oh my God, double S trophy case. Dude, how did you guys get
Geisteskrankes Reddit.
It's been
Das, der Top-Host hat 30 Olli. Ah, ja. 30k Upvotes,
When it
by the way.
got something on it, it was beautiful. It was such a running meme that like it was empty for so long. How many does he have on there now? I don't even know. 8. Oh wow.
That's way more than me. I can't talk about it anymore. Can't make fun of him.
It's like an ultimate own. I didn't have it for 5 years. God, I remember feeling so proud that I finally won
Ich auf Lee
something.
Sin,
There
ja.
was finally a thread
Passt.
there.
When I saw it was pretty funny, but then when Peter was in my team, I was like, well,
No words this year.
Oh my god, the wheel. I think it's
Auch krank.
Christo holding the wheel.
Ja.
Push with solo AD carry. Double still does that. Pig Vane, fall behind early, wait until 50 win. Okay,
wir gehen zu Lion.
God, we just always lost the game in the dumbest ways.
With me, I think we
Ja, wir gehen zu Lion.
maybe like at most like 3 times.
Wir gehen zu Lion,
Too
100%.
old back then to play Vayne already.
Pick Vayne, fall behind early, wait until 50 minutes, win. Something would always go wrong, so honestly, the spinner would probably give him a better chance to win.
Win to give fans false hope. Oh yeah.
Better Nerf Aurelia. I miss this Aurelia so much.
Da gab es den Odd-One-Clip, wo er sagt, Junge, dass sie nicht gemerkt wurde.
Wicked that would always play it against us when it was at a tournament.
Ich bin der Starter.
We didn't really have an answer to it, but yeah, I'd nerf Aurelia. Why not?
I just couldn't understand this champion. Thank God she was irrelevant in the jungle. I think Aurelia back then might do numbers today.
Aurelia was really OP. That's all I remember from this. And also, there were some good meme songs. There were so many parody YouTubers back then that would make like just the lamest covers ever. I'm sorry, like they age kind of well in like a guilty pleasure kind of way.
Schon wieder nicht bei Words.
All right, listen, I will defend that Badman still holds up today. Just thank you, agreed. Thank you.
Well, they're cheering Silver Scrapes, not you.
No, that's too.
They're 100% cheering Silver Scrapes.
Everything Freak says is right.
Everything Freak says is right. They cheered for Bad Administrator. I'm going to hold that. Yeah. We are doing Silver Scrapes for the climactic Game 3. We are going to be ready to go into Champ Select very, very soon. We actually did the sort of like official Champ Select on recording.
Oder wieder nicht zu MSI.
Oh no.
Plus a pack of rip.
Ja, wir schauen jetzt auf den Drop. Wenn der Drop nicht interessant ist, dann gute Nacht.
LCS wins!
It's interesting that two people that don't own CLG can agree on the sale of CLG.
Yeah. Great. Great.
CLG's in good hands then.
Yeah, true.
CLG's in good hands. Honestly, this is epic. We're getting into a final game here for TSM versus CLG, bringing it back for the classic show match.
And Kobe, CLG won one game for the false
hope.
Worlds qualified.
I know.
It really gave me hope that first game.
And then they got slammed in game 2.
It's time for the other one on the spinner then that's in sub and Kobe.
Yeah.
Oof.
Actually, it's so funny though that there's no champs left. And then they were all struggling to figure out what champions to play. And Xfinity was like, oh wait.
Junge, verloren.
Yeah. So the thing is, I watched the draft. Like, so they did a draft during the commercial. I assume it's the real draft we're gonna have for the game.
Yeah.
Every champ looks real. Like, this is just like a normal good draft. So like, they're making stuff up.
Yeah. We were calling out some things that we wanted to see. I really wanted to see a Zion Spartan Nasus because that is one of his most epic plays was the split push. Nasus at the Nexus.
Oh my God.
We were talking earlier about the historic moments for each player. I think that has to be Zion Spartan's one.
I think he was on Coast at the time or Dignitas.
It was either that. It was not GGU then.
GGU switched from GGU to Coast pretty early on.
Okay. Like
well, that counts for either.
Yeah, it counts. They're blue.
Ja.
They're blue.
Wieder kein MSI gemacht, ich check's nicht.
He was the carry player too. He only really transitioned to tanks later on in his career.
Yeah, and like split pushing to victory was not common.
No, but he made it work for a while. I mean, that was, he made it work.
Yeah.
That's how they won games.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't win any other way. So it's still impressive in its own way, but then they also weren't good. So
yeah, it's like if you're trying to 1v5 every game, it's going to be kind of tough for you.
Immer gut für die Eltern, ja,
I
passt.
have a memory of one of those teams as well.
Wieder nicht bei Worlds.
Or was either Jinte or Shifter was the mid laner.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, as long as she gets Cassin, we'll just win the game.
Yeah.
And actually, there's a game where Cassin got through and they still lost. This guy's like a 98% winner in a Cassin, and like they still lost because the team wasn't very good.
Okay.
As we're into the last game of a best of 3, I remember.
MSI ist ein Game komplett arrangiert, das ergibt gar keinen Sinn.
Speaking of draft, I think it was TSM Amazing saying about like they were questioning his champion pool.
Oh, yep.
And he said something like, no, my champion pool is fine. I have this, and this.
Yeah.
And he listed the 4, and then literally the next game, those 3 champions got banned, and the 4th one got picked away, and he sucked.
Yeah. I remember that too.
It's crazy.
Great. It was like Lee Sin. All I remember is Lee Sin.
Probably Lee Sin, Evelyn, Elise, just based on
it was Lee Sin, Evelyn,
Elise.
Elise for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't remember the 4th one. Maybe it was like Jarvan or something.
Ja, wir haben so durchgedacht. Ja, genau.
Well, when we get the thing on the screen, there's some pretty exciting champions. Actually, I'll just narrate it now. First, there we go. You got Rammus in the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
You got probably APE in the mid lane. We got Corki Sona, an all-timer in the bot lane.
We got
Nidalee,
Gangplank.
Zion Spartan, Nidalee.
Okay, wir haben API mit. Okay, wir schauen's.
Of Of course, Sivir Alistair.
Passt, wir schauen's.
Dude, how epic is it that we have a CLG top
Und die OP Top-Laner, die.
The grand finals of the LCS, Showmatch for Classic here.
In the big 2026.
Between CLG, TSM, the hotshot GG Nidalee.
Is this going to be APE for Pobelter?
Almost
Yes,
certainly.
100%. My memories of it when Scar played it were just the most OP, but also Gragas is super OP. So
yeah.
I think both mid laners have really OP champions.
I don't know if this is still true, but I believe Scar holds the all-time LCS game kill record at 21 with APE. Back in like 2014 or something.
So I actually know the history of it because APE got removed in patch 3.10. So that would have been early season 3. Would have been like mid to late season 3. So we looked at patch and like, oh, we can't do the season 3 Worlds Master Yi. We don't get APE. We have to go back a couple of months, and so we have the most recent version from that. And so, but yeah, this would have been first split or so of season 3.
So what made APE good back then?
So it's a decent champion, right? Q, 100 to 300 base damage.
Jetzt pass mal auf. API.
Solid new.
Und Gragas, das hier ist das geilste Game von allen.
Highlander, if you get
so viele OP-Champs da drin.
That's all cooldown. So if they are low enough, and the thing is, like, it's not like he has that much burst, right? It's 300 base damage to 1.0 ratio.
DFG API.
Gragas gets higher than that. So if they are low enough,
Was wollen Gragas, ja.
Kill during Q, it fully resets and you chain it. If it's not high enough, they get to like 2/3 and you're like, guess I'm dead.
Got it.
So you cannot just 1v9 in the champion.
Right, you oftentimes, I remember we would pick it with comps that had other big damage sources too to help get the kill. There we go!
TSM's overpowering CLG chance.
I like that, they overpowered us as well.
Yeah, good for them.
Wait.
Minions have spawned.
We might see a Chowster Sona ult at some point in this game.
Oh, he said he's going to go for flash ults every time he could.
That's excellent.
Like when we were talking to him earlier on. 21-9, yeah. Pobelter's using MR.
19 MR.
Unsurprisingly, you should build MR against Gragas. That's 6 from Masteries. It's about 13 from Runes.
He has 50.
Ist auch der Instant Q. Man muss den Q nicht aufladen mit Gragas.
Yeah. Because you have a little green number, right?
Ja, Support ein bisschen Unfall.
To do that. Exhaust is on. Double throw taking a whole bunch of damage. Here's Ven. Yeah, by the way, Exhaust slows attack speed.
Wow, das Attack Speed slow bei Exhaust. Holy shit.
They're exhausted. Oh, big damage. He's at 2 HP. Flash up!
Oh, großer Gott.
Double lift.
When the barrier bait goes bad and they get the
großer Gott.
auto in there as he's getting away.
Yep.
CLG with the first blood.
Chowster told him to do that. Man was in his brain. Hold the levers. You should flash auto.
Pop up the meme. Chowster inside doubleless brain again. That was a goated one. Actually, we have one here at the desk too. But that was a big one. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, Chowster gets the double power chord right at the start.
Der Exhaust, guck mal, wie die Attack Speed von Sivir. Oh mein Gott, steht einfach still. Steht legit still.
Second attack timer is like,
Definitely feel like Sven gets baited a little bit, getting the extra damage onto Chowster from his Q, takes too much damage from minions, and then double flashes for the kill.
And I have to say, Chowster at no point was he backing off from the trade. He had already done all the calculations in his head.
Yeah, he knew.
He was like, we are winning this 2v2, so he was moving up as they were trying to chase them still.
Ah, das war auch der slow nicht dann. What?
Even though he was in the interview with Travis, he was saying, I don't know where I am. It seemed like he had a pretty good game plan there, and he still had the sense for if they're going to be able to win.
Ach, Nasus Jungle auch.
Or it's the accountant brain just seeing the numbers
yeah.
in front of him,
The
reading
Matrix, the Matrix numbers are just going across his vision. Definitely an epic one down there as they are able to calculate and take the early lead. I remember Corki having a lot of good burst damage because the Q was instant previously, so it's not like this the slow one kind of now, so you can kind of dodge it. It was like
Junge, das alte Nasus-Model.
Gonna get a big amount of burst
so much
damage
easier because of that.
Yeah.
There for Grace, he goes. The Awen up to the top lane. Zion Spartan, when are they going to go for the trade? This is perma-slow Gangplank. You can stack up 5 stacks there. Raise morale for the move speed. There's the Wither. There's the first Q. He's going to flash. They can probably dive this. It's going to take probably 4 turret shots, but they don't want to keep going. I think they maybe could have chased this down, to be honest, with the Gangplank slow, but they don't want to risk it.
They did get the flash out of Zion Spartan, so the odd one helping out his laners once again, sacrificing a lot of farm for this. You can see like Smithy getting the counter jungled race.
Also, I do want to point out that they're running multiple exhausts this time around on the side of TSM because of the AP Master Yi, I have to think, is the reason. Odd One in jungle is Smite and Exhaust. So the Nasus is not
Nee, das ist meine Flash.
style, but the Rammus is.
Yep. Of course, he can remove Scurvy, does so. Gets rid of the taunt. Decent javelin damage, but, you know, it's got no AP, so it doesn't do a whole lot.
I did think it was smart for Zion Spartan, though, to throw his spear early there as the Rammus is going in, because he knows Haunter is going to...
Das ist auch keine Range nearly Pre-6, ne? Keine Melee nearly.
Straight line.
There we go. Flash, pulverize, head.
Schön.
Power range.
Stark.
Valkyrie for a bit, but Sven gets his vengeance. And now the Odd One's going to be in range for the Wither. Chouster has summoners. I don't know if he survives even with the flash. When does Alex have his next combo? He will get away.
Another exhaust on his
Was wäre die Ramos-Ulti? Das weiß ich gar nicht. War das Ding, was unter ihm explodiert ist, oder auf dem war das auf dem... Nee, das ist ihm nicht gefolgt, oder? War das das... Was war denn das? Das Erdbeben, war das auf einer Stelle, oder ist es nachgekommen? Das weiß ich gar nicht.
Does not want the 15 attack damage, thinks he can last it without it.
Yeah, and he's still, you know, Alpha Strike.
Ist mitgekommen? Okay.
Very good wave push for himself, so.
Kein Nunu, Junge, ich kotze. Vielleicht gab es ihn oder noch nicht.
Bonus damage, so if you win the coin flip, you one-shot caster minions. If you don't win the coin flip, you don't one-shot them, but decently well enough. Also, by the way, special, nearly dead to the minion wave. These do more damage than they used to, relative to health bars and armor.
Yeah, I got an update on the Skara stat. Almost correct. Skara did have the record with 19 on APE. Jensen currently has the 20 kill record from 2016 Summer Quarterfinals. Chouster's also 1-9 all time on Sona.
Barrier on. It is Sona holding the turret aggro.
Wow.
Will die for it. Thankfully,
Well
Summer hit
played.
some damage to get the trade.
Yeah, worth it. Look at all these minions at the tower here, and those are going to continue to damage it as they walk away.
Those minions hit.
Yeah.
Jo, Turret einfach tot, oder was?
Freak's like,
Turrets
yeah.
die a lot faster in this game.
I mean, so do champions, too, when they're fighting into the minions.
Yeah, like generally speaking, like your costs and cooldowns are higher. If everything lands, and of course the minions hitting you too, you die pretty quick, but you know, basically it's like your choices have a lot higher consequence because you will run out of resources.
And we got our first Avarice Blade, the gangplank here for Haunter.
Nee, Sven hat das letzte Game auch gehabt.
Gangplank is back, the gold generation.
I think it's something like 3 gold per 10 and 2 gold per last hit. We got Zion Spartan finally gets Cougar form at level 6 here.
Oh.
5, and Pope Elther's already on the board.
Getting a lot of poke down with that Q. Pope Elther trying to carry.
Udir gab's nicht in dem, oder gibt's nicht in dem Modus?
Yet another
Leider.
victory.
So,
Alter Udir, ich
player
würd, wow.
difference, or is it APE was more OP than AP Gragas? At least early on.
Alter Udir mit irgendwie 400 Base Damage auf der Ulti, das war balanced.
He has always had push and had high very low. Nice there. With the Alpha Strike, you know, he's able to get in front of him for the body slam, so he can't body slam away either.
Yeah, and it's only a slow, so it doesn't really matter to him. If he needed him to Highlander, he could have. There's the headbutt, there's pulverized, bit of a trade. Of course, Chouster's still keeping the auras on, and Double's okay.
Could be Rune Gap. I mean, Pope Elther going all.
Aber früher schon Tower Dive, ja, und die Turrets haben nichts gemacht, also du konntest, die haben keinen Ramp-Up und so weiter gehabt.
Oh, big damn. Nice little set of oranges there to keep him K. Now we got to try again here for Sven, getting pretty low. Pulverized buys a lot of time, and they walk out.
Yeah, he's able to get out of range of the Q for the extended trade there. I mean, they're still winning pretty heavily in CS for Double Lift on the bottom side of the map. And Pope Elther, of course, is winning in CS very heavily in mid lane as well.
Want to call out that Odd One ulted on Nasus for the Dragon. That's actually ult tech as well. Ult for the Dragon is real. You can do it on Trundle.
Ja, ich glaube, damals hat die Nasus Skirt auch keine, nicht reduzierte Cooldown gehabt mit der Ulti, also.
Flash, yeah,
Ach du Scheiße.
Oh, the hand.
Ach du Scheiße.
And the taunt! Hit him with the taunt!
Großer Gott.
Oh, it's a yikes.
Pope Elther's hands is too good.
A lot of damage there. Barrier popped, exhaust buys a bit of time here. Honestly, good damage out of the Sona.
Wie OP ist dieser Exhaust? Oh mein Gott.
Too low. Special keeps spamming the active heal on Alistar. Should be okay.
Game 3's getting pretty testy right there. Pope Elther with the big outplay onto high. I'm going to call it that. And then
Ja, gar nicht slot, nur ja. Horrible Spell.
being spammed. Like, Smithy hasn't really shown the impact yet on Rammus, but it's a good pick for its era.
Yeah, I mean, all he has to do is be frontline for this Master Yi and Corki. Like, the Master Yi and Corki, I feel like they're just going to smash these huge CS leads for CLG. Doing a lot of work.
Definitely are. Going to the blue buff handoff here. Looks like High does get it.
X-Men wanted to get a cheeky steal and couldn't quite get it.
Body sends in for the slow. W's in for some DR and attack damage, and just going to catch his mid-wave.
And this was something that junglers used to do a lot because even if you cannot steal away the blue, you can force the enemy jungler to take it, and then they don't give it to their mid laner, you know, because they're trying
Ja,
to
direkt full damage auf Grass Cube balanced.
They have to smite it.
You remember how often I think we would see people throw globals too? They're like, oh, I know the timing. They're handing off blue. Like, toss the Ezreal ult. Like, 1 in 10, you just get it.
Yeah.
Ja, wir Goldstacker GP auch.
I hate the mid laners who weren't willing to use enough spells to help with the blue, even though they're getting it. And they're like walking around to auto attack it because they're trying to save their mana.
Yeah, because you take a lot of damage as a jungler when you.
Und die Ulti fliegt auch so viel schneller.
Yeah, I'm
Das ist auch diese Instant Ulti Luke.
work my ass off to give you some mana regeneration. You better help out a
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy how emotional I get about this 10 years later.
Double crush of that trade, but he's got to be careful. He's in the minion wave. Doing some decent damage here. Special wants to come around. Looking for the headbutt. Gets it. Pulverize might happen.
Junge, der E war auch so schnell. What the fuck? Wie langsam haben die Gragas-Kit gemacht, das ist gestört. Oh, er hat Q-Reset.
Resets are in. He wants a bit more. The special getting dangerously low. He's not going to quite down to the Q, so he doesn't go for a bit more.
Oh, Chowster tanking the turret.
Explosive cast puts him under this one. Chowster's going to drop. Nicely done by High.
Ooh, close there too. Special got out of range. Pobelter was looking for the angle to try and go get the reset off Alistar, and he's back.
Ignite is on, pulls the aggro, is going to Q, drop a whole lot of it. HP's incredibly low. The Rockets come in for more.
Und dieser W von hier. Wenn er W drückt, by the way, auch krank.
Beautifully done, but the overall gold is
So plus 1000 Heal.
close this entire time. Odd One is pushing mid on the Nasus, so we got a game 3 here.
Yeah, the Odd One has focused on PvE. He got that dragon that you were talking about, being able to push mid lane here as well, and
Gibt's hier Corke Package? Nein.
TSM in it, but CLG still with such a power play. And both of those carries are going to be so dangerous. I think we might be witnessing
Haben wir sie nicht eingeladen? Reicht doch.
the OP displays that are possible with Master Yi in this game. Let's take a look at this 3v3 where they use the Gangplank ult and both Chowster and Double flashed out of it.
Wow, wie schnell war denn Gragas-Kit, ey. Das ist so insane.
You have to replay.
Ja, das waren die Flat-Resis, irgendwie so 200 Resis oder sowas, ja.
Sona Ultimate.
Yeah, never before seen.
I
think Hope didn't get a reset there. But the fact that he started where he cast means the target died before his Q landed. If your Q deals damage,
Die Ulti ist so schnell, oh mein Gott.
So I think he got no assists, so he had no spells up.
That makes sense.
That's why he never did a second Q, and he's like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, because if he would have been there, it would have been an instant quadra with the resets. Because that would have put him in range for the Alistar too, and he would have reset on the Alistar one and got another one.
Well, he's still going to try.
32 Sekunden B.
CLG in lead, of course, around 2,000 gold, despite the dragon taken earlier. 2-1 in turrets here. Zion Spartan is doing the sort of tank Trinity Force Nidalee stuff up in the top lane as Gangplank has all 3 gold per 10 items. So Haunter's going to get rich.
This is where that bank plank meme came from. The triple GP10s.
Wait, he can still global for his team if they need it. Smithy on for the gank.
Look at his walk even.
Ja, ist die Ulti.
The perma-slow. And yeah, he gets
Oh, die fighten das.
perma-slow and he's kind of chilling. A little bit more. Wizard's going to be popped. The ult's going to be there as well. Zion Spartan with his 3.5-second pounce. Pull down, gets over the wall. He's doing not too bad.
They don't have much damage.
Yeah, honestly, it's looking okay here. Haunter's going to be a little bit careful there.
Jesus.
Belter finds his kill onto the Odd One. Chasing on the Haunter. Big damage. Jumps over the wall, though. He's going to be safe with the flash. Smithy going to have a hard time chasing this one down.
That's the thing about the bank plank is that you are focused on generating gold, not doing a lot of damage early.
Yep.
The gold per 10 items do not add much damage for you.
Special died. Thank you, Observer.
Die machen so im Letzter-Team im Jahr. Ja, ja.
Double Lift and Chowster trying to take over.
Immer so Glück. Wie viel spielst du am Tag so?
I remember I used to get in games a lot with old Stanley in NA. He ended up winning Season 2 Worlds. That guy loved his gold per 10 items. He'd build 4 of them every single game and then just sit on them until he could kind of get enough gold to carry the game. That's Haunter's plan right here, but it's going to be on a little bit of time.
Vom Tag.
Stanley was famous for a lot of the funny builds of the multiple revolvers as well.
Oh yeah.
For Vladimir and having crazy spell vamp.
Well, he's got DFG to help the resets come in a little bit sooner, increase the damage, get someone lower. So he will be a little bit less reliant on Double Lift, but of course Double's doing pretty well here.
By the way, if you're going to jump into League Classic, as you see Haunter getting jumped on.
I think he's dying to this Nidalee here as the damage comes across pretty well. There's the second takedown.
If you're going to jump in, I highly recommend buying a Deathfire Grasp and using it as a Smithy.
Aggro's pretty good. Smithy in a tough
Diese
spot.
Ulti, Junge, das ganze Kit ist so schnell. Krank.
And trying to survive
Achso.
double lift will just barely do so at about 25 health.
Der sogenannte No
Just
Damage
warming up
Classic.
as this series continues, getting his competitive juices flowing. Really going to try and take over this game.
He's slamming this lane right now. It is not close.
Is this going to go in the trophy case if he wins?
Yeah.
Yes. Most definitely. Pobelter.
Schau das Healing an, so disgusting.
On to Gragas there as Double puts on what damage he can. Obviously still getting chased down by Master Yi. Damage coming across. Needs the ult to still be alive.
Krank.
Gets an assist on that one, so it's a half reset on the spells. It's special trying to run away. But there's a Master Yi here, gets the kill on that one as well. But that was after the ult was off, so I believe he has cooldown time he has to wait for. Double Lift, though, cleans it out with a double kill.
And CLG are slamming this third game before the 15-minute mark. Their carries are popping off.
Doing incredibly well here as Sven.
Junge.
Half HP with Trinity Force done. Tons of damage coming out from Zion.
Er war tot, oder nicht?
Looking pretty solid as well. Turret's getting decently low. Does he have it? Almost enough.
Jesus fuck.
Auto Sheen, then a kill for Zion Spartan in the mid lane.
Not a fun time for Sven. Again on TSM. So CLG really taking over here. Every lane he goes to, someone on CLG is ready to kill him.
You know what? Get him back in the LCS. I saw some fans were going to buy.
Kennt man, kennt man, ja.
Get him in there. Here's
Zion Spartan kennt man.
Pobelter knows he can chase down the other side. Even though Chaucer only hits high with the Sona ultimate, it doesn't matter because Double Lift can easily take care of the right side of the skirmish as Pobelter's.
Einfach kein Damage im Spiel, ja, legit null Damage hier gerade.
They just actually flash into Double Lift's hands to give the extra kill.
The other insane thing about APE is the old W when you have it maxed gives you 300 armor and MR while you're channeling.
Good comms, good comms.
And then also, at this point in the game, is a 1,289 heal because it has an insane AP rate.
Second with BT.
So 80% of his health will heal if he gets a full channel of Meditate off.
As he takes the farm away from Double Lift. Let's run towards the top side there and sees if he can find somebody else to kill. His special is level 6. Beyond level 6, he's 8. Similar numbers, honestly.
Okay. Kobe.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for TSM.
Well, it's looking better now.
Schöner Play.
For a caster curse, Double Lift helps him out once again. Beautiful pick there by High, trying to shock all this team back.
Das hier gerade ist komplett insane.
Second, that's where he got picked and killed in the last game. The exact same spot.
Let me see that wheel real quick. We got win one game for False Hope.
Could still be. Also
split push with solo AD carry. Yep, we got two.
Morgen 22 Uhr. Tatsächlich als
yes, by the way,
CS-Start. Mit dem geilen Matchup direkt am Anfang.
They may or may not have CLG returning to join that league as well. We'll wait and see.
Yeah. I wonder. It's up in the air.
It is, as is High's survivability.
Yeah. Okay, Cristiano buying a little bit of time there. High does not have his ulti, but he got withered from a teammate. The flash Q, is it going to be enough? It's not just yet. High is staying alive, and Chaucer can't get in range. Has an Oracles through the ward.
Speed.
Yeah, we've got the Gangplank coming across the top as well. Xfinity getting kind of low. Sivir still hitting, and that's going to be a kill in for Sven. Now a nice pulverize, a headbutt back. Could be Chaucer dropping, but here comes...
Junge, der E-Damage.
He kills one, he kills two. He's going to be good for 3, but Double Lift steals the kill. This man can do nothing but take away Penders from his team.
Und Ulti Reset.
Refreshes the ult duration, jumps in for a bit more. It's pretty good damage. Zion Spartan claims that one. They knock down the turret.
All right, he's OP! He is or is POB OP?
POB is OP. He's back at it again. Pobelter and Double Lift won 3 titles together. Going for more.
Da sind seine Jokes natürlich.
OP Belter.
Der Freak Season.
I like that it just has remained Freak Season, just in a different form. It was 3 as a Freak Season and a more...
Es ist Freak Season, ja.
No true season that we're going back to. We're not season 3, 1, or 2. It is actually an amalgamation, which makes it Freak Season.
To be clear, I am not in charge of the product. I am not our design director. I have a boss who is also a game designer who is several levels above me.
Yeah,
I had convinced him of some things.
Likely story.
It doesn't matter, because literally, if you think about it, every
Gibt's Karten in muss? Nein.
You know, why not? And I will say, it is harder to say Feral Pony Season. That is a more difficult phrase to say. It doesn't roll off the tongue nearly as well. I'll take it. Just it's a little bit inaccurate.
Yeah, they really wanted to chase for the extra kill here, but let's just take a look at the turn from Pobelter. That's what I want to look here. So he has Deathfire Touch. Deathfire Touch gives Yi burst as well, and he goes in on his Sven with the Deathfire
Junge.
with the Q. Holy moly!
He killed the Crocus by accident!
It was
Krank.
flat. It was just a
Get DFG'd him, I thought.
yeah, side kill.
Oh, it's the reset. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, it was good. They played it well. All right, well, CLG, I mean, clearly can't lose from here. They are just going to lock this one home.
Unusable.
Yeah, it's so...
Oh, Combo getraced. Das war bevor die pre-buffert hat.
No, it's unlosable.
It did used to be harder.
Ja, das war nicht pre-buffert.
We actually got some server results. Oh, wait. We got some fighting going on here. CLG pushed back.
Junge, die Gragas solche Atombombe.
It's going to be tough here, and Chowster will indeed drop Sven with the magic damage Q. Does a whole bunch of damage with the 30 base MR Sona. Pobelter one-shots the wave and goes, we're chilling for now. Sven does not quite dodge the rockets. This is, by the way, 8 seconds duration.
Oh, tot.
Oh, goodbye! Fast Yi in. Looking for Hanser. He won't quite one-shot. He says, okay, I'll get the Alistair instead. He's good for 2. The taunt is across. Removes some scurvy, but he's still running.
Auch tot.
And he's got the R reset. He can keep the direction going for a while. And he's going to jump in. One auto. Needs to do it again. Poke.
Junge, nein.
He needs someone to jump to. The odd one. He wants to go for more. That's going to count as another kill, Pobelter. I think that's 3, maybe it's 4.
0 damage.
Double kill.
Oh, hell no, freak. You're going to let that.
Ja, der B.
So bad.
You're going to let him take two.
We are so bad.
And then he heals to full afterwards.
We are
the
so
inhibitor.
back.
That's freak season if I ever seen one right there.
You know, League of Legends was just more skillful back in the day.
P-O-B, P-O-B. That's actually so crazy. 9-0.
That was so
Oh, yeah.
he's gaining hundreds of health
He's at
while,
10% health.
while taking 2 towers.
So, I mean, it's the 300 armor and MR,
Yeah.
and then it heals for 1,400 over 5 seconds, of course.
Yeah.
What are the turrets supposed to do about that?
It's just the numbers game.
There's nothing they can do.
All right, that was
Ruhmzerstörer.
Yeah.
worth it. I like that.
I think they fired.
Hat die Q, die noch die fette Hitbox. Anscheinend ist es eine gefixte Hitbox, aber es sollte eigentlich die geisteskranke Hitbox sein, ja. Oh, Rivington.
Enough for TSM to be able to take him down. CLG on top, but
Kleines Player von Riv.
Oh my goodness, it feels so good to have Riv back in here, baby. In the pocket.
Straight into a team fight.
It looks so familiar. God, it's so good.
All right, we'll see if CLG can give you another team fight with some resets. And,
Absolutely, get something in there. Let's go.
And POV popping off because right now, TSM don't have anywhere on the map that is really safe for them. They're going to try and do something mid, but I mean, Nidalee is very tanky with the top Nidalee.
To be fair, also es war kein Buffered-Combo, by the way. Also die war wirklich schwerer.
On the WQ.
All right, let's see here. Bot side, I mean, the tower's really low already, so they keep messing around mid because they want to get a pick and want to be able to end through mid, but might have to actually play some side lanes here to really finish it out for CLG.
They got just the guy. Frozen Mallet, Zion Spartan on Nidalee. Play the side lanes, Riv.
I mean, honestly, the push from Nidalee, pushing minions, it's just not in mid lane. It's what you need to do. It's what you need to do.
Oh,
Push
man.
minions.
That brings me back so heavily. Back to the...
Party in the Bramble Pit, possibly right here. Nasus getting onto him. Odd One trying to do what he can. Xmithy has a Nasus on his asses, but he's going to have to turn.
Nasus on his asses.
A few swipes, and he takes him down. And CLG is just hunting now, looking for a few more Zions.
Oh, Sven is one shot.
In middle, and it's just going to be an absolute grinder for CLG, and TSM can't even find themselves anywhere on the Rift right now.
High's going to do his best. It's just High and Hanser trying to keep TSM's hopes alive.
Toying with him. Absolute taunting. This is illegal in 50 countries around the world right now, but CLG is still showing us that it is possible to do. A last-ditch effort coming in, but Gragas is still going to fall, drinking him under the table, and Hanser running for the hills. That's it. No longer for this world. Another one for Pobelter, 12-0-6.
And CLG against the Odd One now at the Nexus Towers. They're going to be able to do it.
Sven trying to get the final fight here. He's respawned. He told him it was cringe if they ended.
Ja, trifft keine Combo.
Aram rules here. All right, Sven trying to farm it out. They
Frozen Mallet. Oh mein Gott.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
0 damage.
Well, that is a Frozen Mallet. That is a Trinity Force, and that is, I dare say it, tons of damage. The knockback across the Nexus will fall, and CLG takes down TSM.
GG, das hat sehr Spaß gemacht.
This is what peak League of Legends looks
Das hat sehr, sehr Spaß gemacht.
like. And it comes